should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, push me away. You understand? There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on.
Welcome. Good Lord. Can you hear me? Okay. Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Pals. This is Dr. A, and I'm here in this Mickey Flicky, and we're going to do just Jasmine today. Good Lord. Oh, my God. Um, Today I was trying to search around, well, all morning. Before my son started class today, I had been searching around for different mommies to watch, and I actually did find some. So we're going to be doing some reviewing of that. Again, we're going to try to balance it out as best as we can so we can have variations of good mothers and versus or messy mommies, but different from a different perspective. I want to look at all cultures. I don't want to just look at our cultures, right? I don't want to just look at our culture because it could be draining after a time, and it's just kind of it gets appalling after a while. I mean, we laugh and kiki, but after a while, I'm like, what about the other cultures? You know what I mean? So I want to talk about all the other cultures, everybody, all the other mommies here, all the other mommies we can bring to the sector. We can bring new mommies to the sector. So that's kind of what I would like to do. So definitely allow me to do that. Today I did make the screen a lot bigger. I didn't, to be honest with you, I didn't realize I can do that. So it should be a lot better. So hopefully I can see a lot better. I do apologize for not reading your comments correctly on certain occasion, but it's just I was born with glaucoma and I didn't know. And it, I guess, like the doctor told me, is affecting me a lot more now because I'm getting older, right? So my sight is not, the best, but I could see with the glasses on when I'm driving and things like that, or when I'm reading a book, it's excelente. But when it comes to this computer screen, not so much. And I do apologize for that, but it's just something I can't really help. Okay, it's just something that is what it is. Okay. So if you rock with me, you will understand and just laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? Laugh at me, laugh with me. It's okay. All right. Anyway, let's definitely get some fun. Let's have some fun today. I'm excited. Let's have some fun today. God, I did tutoring and grading papers and grading computer assignments all morning and teaching. And for God's sakes, I need a break, y'all. Just, I need a little bit of break. So the boy gonna be on the game, and I'm gonna take a break off of here at some point, and then he gonna do some more work that I assigned to him. Anywho, so let's deal with what we got to deal with here. Let's see. Let me get everything out the way. Okay, again, my name is Dr. A, and I'm the crystal rock goddess up in here. And I certainly want to welcome everybody to the chat. Make sure you come into the Crystal Palace. Leave your shoes at the door, right? Leave your shoes at the door and just enjoy yourself. Ooh, let the mind listen, the music's up to you. And y'all know I don't never know the words. I don't never get them right. So just deal with it. That's just how I do. It's funny. Just laugh. And just then, what am I? I forgot where I was at. Never mind, because I would have forgot it and they mixed it up. Anyway, welcome again to the Crystal Rock Crystal Palace again. And so what we're gonna do is stop at Crystal Bar, grab your crystals, grab your water, libations, what have you, and make sure that we honor your ancestors. You honor your ancestors. We're gonna certainly do that. I want to do that today. Before at some point today, we're gonna call on all our ancestors, and I want to send a prayer out to Darla because I know Darla sister was taken off the ICU, which is what she said in the chat, and so she gave us permission to send her blessings on that. So we want to pray for her and her family, the heal of her family, and hopefully we can send our prayer hands or our energy. We're not all messy. I mean, we messy, but we still have to take time, even in our mess, to take time to give energy toward people, our people in here, okay? To our crystals. We want to show that love, right? So we want to give that love to Darla. So anyway, with that said, let's continue on. Now, one of the things that we need to know, a lot of people ask me, how do I become a crystal? And nobody's really asked me that. I'm just saying that I'm just saying that because that's the thing to say, right? Because I'm trying to get, hey, because you asked questions, nobody asked that question, but I'm just putting it out there. I'm acting like somebody did. We're going to pretend, okay? We're going to pretend that somebody asked that question. Nobody asked it. I'm just pretending, okay? So, anywho, make sure that when you come into the Crystal Palace, you can either type, and that's one way to become a crystal. We have 3 different ways of entry. One way, if you type in the chat, then you are boom a crystal. We call that the parlor room. The second way is chilling back, maybe listening, having fun. Maybe you cleaning up, maybe you at work, maybe you're doing something exciting. I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, and you can't type, you're not in a position to type, or you don't want to type. It's okay. We call that the what? The boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now I think my package has been delivered, y'all. Good Lord. I need to run down here and get my package. Lord. Anyway, so let's make sure that we get with that. Let me see. Let me make sure, because shoot, I don't trust nothing they're saying. So anywho, Um, the third way, but not least way, we call that if you want to hang back and you're like, okay, dang, the last over with, I'm Miss Dr. A, and I'm a doctor metaphysical, right? I'm not a medical doctor, just to reiterate that. My husband business. Just to reiterate that. I'm not a medical doctor, I'm a metaphysician, which is basically a spiritual doctor. Okay. That's what that means, basically. High side, which I can help people to heal in alternative ways, right? Through chakra cleanses, chakra healing, and things like that. Um, anyway, so that's one way. So let's just, if y'all want to chill and y'all want to listen to me after the replay is over with, all you would have to do is, guess what? All you would have to do is just listen. And that's all you gotta do. Everything's groovy. Everything's groovy, copacetic, and happy, 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 right? So y'all can just chill, listen at that point. So anywho, and we call that the Owl House Gang, Gang, Gang. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna chill and listen to Jazzy. I kind of seen this. I was like, dang. I said, what now? I said, again? Okay, how you doing, Moon? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. How are you doing? All right. Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay. Crystal Palace. All right. And I'm glad you can hear me. Okay, let's continue. Now, I went ahead and let me click on this little thing to present, because it's a little boom. There we go. Because it's really big, and so it's so big that it is really hard to see everything. So I'm not gonna be really able to see the screen like I want to, but I can see the words a little bit better. So that's positive. And if I made it any bigger, it'll be like very gigantic, and I wouldn't be able to see the video. So I kind of want to see the video, right? So let's make sure. Let me see. Good Lord. I made this big. I'm still battling it. It's the computer, I swear to God. Anyway, let me make sure I don't have it. Let me bring up Jazzy. I thought I had her up here. Give me a second, y'all. Be patient with me, okay? Good Lord, for crying out loud. Okay, now here we are. Oh, okay, hold on. All right. Okay, there we go. I got it pulled up. Let's go ahead and go back. Oh, let's go ahead and go back and let's get her going. Okay. Let's share screen. We'll work on that, y'all. When there we go. All right, y'all. How you doing? Let me make sure I speak to everybody. How you doing, Pine? Welcome to the Mickey Cookie Palace. Yes, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I had a good sleep. A little sleep I got. I try to get a little sleep here and there. Okay, let's watch her. All right, y'all. Is that better, y'all? How you doing, Mary? Welcome to the Mickey Cookie Palace. I look like my mother. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I'm still it's still weird to look at her. It's still weird to look at her and look at myself because I've never in life really, other than my middle child. My middle child look just like me. The rest of them, I see bits and pieces, but they look like they daddy for the most part. So my biological mom is the only person that I ever really seen look like me, and my biological father, I see some things in him like me, like some of my hair and facial structure, because he got wavy hair and so do I. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to this. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Don't hang up on me. Hold on. Let me run downstairs and go outside. Lady Mahogany, I'm sorry I haven't been in the chat in a while, but I've been listening. Oh my God, I can see that a little bit better. I am still taking care of my dad. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you are taking care of your dad, and I'm glad that he has somebody that is there for them, because sometimes a lot of people don't really take care of their parents. So that's admirable of you, and I know it's nothing because that's your dad and you love him, right? But anyway, I definitely want to commend you for that. He had his first round of chemo. He is doing well. So I know, without me, I can relate to you, lady. You understand me? I can certainly relate to you on that level, okay? All right. So, so I definitely understand about that. I'm glad that you doing what you're doing. Okay, so let's continue. All right. So y'all give me 1 second. Y'all hold on 1 second. I need to run downstairs. I'm gonna run downstairs to just 1 second. I'm gonna run downstairs and I gotta go outside. I gotta get my package because it's outside and I don't want to leave my little stuff out there. I mean, not saying that nobody won't take it, somebody will take it, but I don't want to take no chances. You know what I'm talking about, pay my money. So y'all hold on 1 second. All right, here I am. Here I am. Here I am. I apologize for the long wait. All right, y'all. I had to walk up 2 flights of stairs and I had to run up them stairs. You know what I'm talking about? All right, how you doing, Latoya? Welcome to the Mickey Flick Palace. I'm here. I ran, y'all. So if I'm out of breath, it ain't because I'm fat. It's because of 2 flights of stairs and I really ran fast. Anyway, let's continue. Okay. All right, I can see a little bit better now, y'all. Now work with me, okay? I can see just a little bit better. All right, let's continue. And I got these damn bifocals on. Y'all know I'm still trying to learn. I swear, this is not different. This is. I feel like I'm. It's just bad because I can't. It's hard to. I'm not used to them. I'm accustomed to looking to the side, y'all. I'm accustomed to looking to the side. Even with my other glasses, I would always look to the side.
Where I'm going. You know exactly where I'm going.
Let me make sure y'all can see this. Okay. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see? How you doing, baby mama? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. All right. All right. That's my first time seeing you in the chat. All right. Let's continue.
Matter of fact, if you know me like the back of your hand, I'm going to pause the video right here for a little commercial break. Right in the comment section below where I'm going. You are absolutely right. I am going to Michaela's school. Because what else would I be going at this time during the day? Yep.
Oh, Lord.
So on today's episode of This Can't Be My Goddamn Life,
I still say that I think she's a pretty girl. I don't know. I mean, I don't, I like a I like a short haircut. I mean, I'm not me and short haircuts not so much me because y'all know I got certain things like my biological father, which I can't help, bless my heart. But nope, me and a short haircut, not so much. And when I had my afro, I just had to wear how I balanced it off. I wore big earrings, you know what I'm saying? So that's but I think it looks cute on some people. And when she first got it cut, it was really cut too short to me. But I do kind of like it now that it's growing back out. I like the color too on her. God, I wish I could color my hair, y'all. I'm too scared. I'm a scaredy cat. Look, I'm afraid of some things, y'all. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm like Delilah. I just don't, I want my hair falling out. Y'all. I'm just paranoid about that. And then henna is too much messy. It's really messy. Henna is very messy on my hair. I've tried it. I used to dye my hair because I got a lot of gray, y'all. But shoot, I just put oil on it and you can barely see this. You can see it, but it's not as bad. So oh well, I'm just gonna grow gray gracefully. You hear me? It just is what it is, okay? I mean, they said, in my studies when I'm still a herbalist, right? But when I took the herbalist courses, they said, if you put uh, coconut oil on your hair, and it's another herb that I use, but that stuff, I mean, I probably would be more grayer than what I am now, but it don't get rid of it all the way. Okay, I'm just gonna be real, but it does help. Okay, it helps, but it doesn't get rid of it all the way for me. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. Shoot. Hey, I tell you what, one day I'm gonna get that tummy tuck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really want that tummy tuck. I'm just thinking about that for the future. I'm thinking about that within the next 6 months or so. I'm thinking about that tummy tuck, and I want to go to Africa sometime this year. Okay, but anyway, let's continue. Y'all ain't coming here to hear about me talking about stuff. Okay. I keep saying I'm gonna get a tummy tuck, but I'm afraid to. I'm afraid of it too. I'm like, what suppose I don't wake up? I guess it ain't meant for me to wake up, right? But no, it is what it is. Let's continue. Hold on. Dang. Can y'all hear me now? Shoot, I don't think I could hear me. I had the mic. The mic was halfway out, y'all. I hope this doesn't sound mean, but I'm getting tired of messy mommies. They are, girl. They try my patience. Hello? You know what, lady? Lady Mahogany. You know what? Girl, you're not wrong. You're not being mean. You are not being mean. I want to balance. We're balancing it out. I told you, if you have a baby, I said baby mom. If you have a mommy that you would like me to review, we can certainly do that. You said Jasmine test you. She get on your nerves. She tests your patience. I certainly could understand that. Okay, she gets on my nerves. I just girl, yeah, see something else. So yeah, I would like to balance it out. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop doing all of the mommies completely because that's actually how I did get monetized. To be honest with you, so I'm not gonna stop doing them completely until I get to a certain point. Maybe if I got to a certain point in and developing this channel, then I will certainly, I get more, I don't want to say different crowd because I love y'all, but I would like to get more different variety of people in different sectors to come over here to follow what we're doing over here. And then we'll start trying to change it up. But I definitely am going to change up content, which is why I said I'm going to add different mommies to the sector. So if you all like me to review a certain mommy that has a little bit more going on, or maybe she's not as, maybe she's just better than Jasmine, that's fine. We could, that's the criteria. Better than Jasmine, we'll review her. Okay. She just is difficult and mess and a mess, right? And gets on my nerves because she keeps talking about who? Chris, okay? And clearly is doing way too much. Please thumbs up the live, Crystals. Yes, thank you so much. All right, now let's continue. All right, here we go.
The social worker called and said, Michaela, she told Michaela about her suspension. She has a superintendent suspension. I have to go to a hearing. Ba 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 beep ba ba ba. The nurse calls me and said Michaela says she's not feeling well. Her stomach is hurting. Her back is my neck, my back, and
Um, okay, so let me explain a couple of things to you all. See, because now that I know that just Jazzy is a Taurus, y'all know I do go off. So okay, let me tell y'all something. Now I know some of y'all be like, "Oh, that's evil, that's witchcraft." I don't care what you sound about, okay? But if you really scientifically, like on the terms of scientifically, if you look in the moons and the stars and above, they actually do studies on stars. And if you will find that the stars do align and all that kind of stuff, all that kind of jazz, and they actually have Tauruses, well, all the 12 zodiacs in the sky. I mean, it's a long story, but if you like really study it, like I have, you will kind of find it. So they, it does hold some truth, right? And of course, again, there's a such thing as a moon. If you're a moon sign, and a star sign can be, I mean, not star sign, the moon sign as well as the sun sign could be differently. Unfortunately, well, I won't say fortunately. I'm gonna say fortunately because I'm proud of who I am. The Taurus is moon. I'm a Taurus moon and I'm a Taurus sun. So with that said is I mean, not my Jazzy, just Jazzy. She's a Taurus. Now, see, I don't know what her other sign is, right? However, keep in mind that with Taurus, sometimes we're weird in a sense. We're weird in this sense of, I feel like I'm loud. Let me cut this mic down. I feel like I'm really loud. We're weird in a sense of like we kind of say the most bizarre things when we are really upset, and we tend to make a joke out of things when we're upset and when we're happy and when we're sad. I mean, jokes are, I don't know, we have a warped, uh, probably dark sense of humor. And yeah, but looking at it from another Taurus point of view, when I'm looking at another Taurus do it, I'm like, wow, stop that. You know what I mean? But I don't realize I do it too, but I know I do it, right? So this is kind of a Taurus thing that she's doing right now, just to explain to you. But at the same time, I do want to tell her that I think it makes a difference when you are doing it on live, right? When the whole world is kind of watching her, because let's see how many people don't watch it, because she got a great amount of following, right? So within the 52 minutes, okay, she has had 4,420 views on this, right? Of, kind of doing this. And it's just, again, it's just, we have to remember the little girl's mental health. And the little girl probably is, and the little girl is a Taurus. So keep that in mind. So you got two bulls locking horns, and that's exactly what it is. That's my son's class. If y'all heard him saying goodbye, he's online private school, as well as being homeschooled. Yes. I'm done. Okay. So what you need? What you want? You ready to get on the game? Is that what you're trying to say? Bring your laptop in here so I can charge. I'm sorry, I apologize. I got you. Just bring your laptop in here. I already know what you want. I don't even know why I asked you. Just come on in here. I got you. So, anywho, for her, both of them are lock and horns because both of them are Tauruses. And so that's kind of normal. Usually, because my father who raised me was a Taurus and I'm a Taurus. So you had two Tauruses and we used to lock horns here and there, right? Especially when it was something. And let me tell you something about us as Tauruses. I don't want to say we're rule breakers. We do believe in order and things like that. And we try not to push the envelope at times. Only time we push the envelope is when we think we're right. When we think we're right, and that doesn't mean we are right, right? We just feel like strongly about something. So we may tend to push the envelope. And sometimes we do things just to irritate you, right? Which is common amongst us, right? So what she's doing right now is this is not within the best. This is not in the best favor of her to be doing this because she knows this child watches her videos, right? She knows the little girl feels the way. And of course, again, it's another way of her displaying the little girl's information. Now, some of y'all have came over here and some of y'all crystals have been like, you know what? This is all shit. Her daughter might be in on this. This probably ain't real, Dr. A. And so, and you might be right, right? I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, oh, you wrong. Or I don't know. It's not that. It's just I'm gonna go, well, there's a thought there, right? So again, I told y'all what my theory was on Jasmine and Nakia, those two especially. Olivia, not so much, but definitely on Jasmine and Nakia, I feel like well, especially Nakia. Let me be honest with you, especially Nakia. I think that a lot of times, in a lot of cases, what they do, just like, for example, like a rapper, like a lot of these rappers, and I know y'all think, oh, Dr. A can't see. No, I can't see because I got glaucoma, y'all. I've been born with glaucoma, and it's just I got older and it's getting worse. Okay, let's be clear about that. So I'm not illiterate. I'm not dumb. It's none of that. I just can't see. I mean, just truthfully. Again, I'm making fun of myself. You see that? I'm just being honest. So what happened with these rappers in a lot of cases, or NBA players and actors, and just a lot of people in general, that what they do is a lot of times what they'll do is they will you know uh they know that they're kind of illiterate or not the brightest crayon in the box, right? And so what they'll do is they will give the money, right? Here, you can take this money, take this ball, go get this money, go run that ball, go down to the court, fool, run back and forth, and I'm gonna give you this money. And they're like, oh, okay, boss, and they'll give them their money, okay? And so this is not all of them, okay? This is not all of them. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about you listen. All of us have watched sports and we've listened to rap music and we know the ones I'm referring to. Okay, so don't get on here and say, oh, yeah, you talking about the rappers. My son a rapper. Because I'm not talking about your child, baby. So what happens is they'll give them money because they already know they're going to spend it unwisely, right? They're gonna spin it up. They're gonna do things that people normally do that don't have money, right? And so it's just be like an experiment after a while, And then what they do is once they get tired of them making a buffoon or fool out of themselves for so long, they already have some stuff on them and they just begin to start setting them up, right? They already have the setup information on them, like they might have did a party with them and they might have did something wild and crazy, and they'll start putting that information out and they hang them out to dry, and then they'll end up cashing that money right back in because they got to pay for lawyers, they got to pay for this, they got to pay for that. They'll try to stay out of jail or they probably get locked up, who knows. But I believe that Nakia, I know, then it's probably far-fetched for y'all. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so leave me alone. But I think that they allow people like her. That's why social media was created in a lot of ways. I mean, yes, we love social media. Of course, it's helpful, but it also could be harmful, right? And so I think that people like Nakia is definitely an experiment. And a lot of these things, the violence that they show on here, and they'll show it and they're like, oh, this is graphic content. And then they'll don't show it no more, but they'll show it live. Like they don't have the power to not show it live. You know what I mean? Like they don't have the power to shut it down before it even get to the point where it's like graphic, really graphic, right? So just think about that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's continue. Let me see what y'all talking about in here, okay? Again, I apologize for my long-windedness, but I'm getting it off, okay? I'm getting it off. Yeah, we have dark humor. Bless my heart, I know. Okay, I missed some comments. How you doing, Shirley? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay, let's come on up here. Okay, I think I missed a lot of comments, y'all. She just posted a vlog. I just found something else that like 12 minutes and 41 minutes. Okay, so she just posted a blog and that you found something else. Okay. Oh, wow. It was only 12 minutes and 41 minutes. Huh? Like 12 minutes and 41 minutes? Okay, was it more than one blog, right? I mean, okay. That's reasonable to be called. Right. How you doing, KB? Welcome to the Make It Flicky Palace. Jazzy is just truly a drama queen. All of that for reaction to make her coins. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Shirley. We're noticing, right? We peeping. We peeping it. A TikTok family who came to YouTube, the stepdad, right, got his wife, girlfriend, 4 children taken away. The mom chased her man over the children, chose her man over the children. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still struggling with seeing, okay? But I will make sure I reread it, okay? All right. And yeah, she chose her. He got the children taken away, basically. It sounds like he got the children taken away, right? And the stepfather did. Not even the baby father, right? But the stepfather, okay? And so she was basically like, oh, well, I'm choosing this man, forget my children. Yeah, a lot of them do that though. They do that in real life though. This ain't just on, social media. They do this in real life. We see this all the time, y'all. We see this. We hear about it. We don't probably see it. We probably don't experience this in our life. We probably don't know nobody like this person, but I'm sure we probably have had 6 degrees of separation, right? You dated a Taurus. Okay. You had to break up with him. We started, but yeah, girl. Yeah, we can be something else. I ain't gonna lie. If we get the right person, we good. But when it's ugly, it's really ugly. I ain't gonna lie. When I'm with somebody and if it gets ugly, I'll go out. I go out with a bang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not lying. I'm serious. That's why I don't be wanting to like beef, because I know how I am. But yeah, we go out with a bang. But for the most part, we try to be chill, and we try to find our likeness. When I say likeness, I mean like person, right? Nakia is just a disaster. She sure is, and the people like her is mess. Yes. Just one vlog, 12 minutes and 41 seconds. Got it. Okay. Because you said minutes. Now I don't want y'all thinking I'm over here. Now y'all say y'all be going up. You'll be like, Dad, you can't see. No, I can't. But no, I know you said minutes, but seconds. Thank you so much for correction. Thank you. I appreciate it. And honestly, it's probably just gonna be bad. Everything Jazz does is bad when she vlogs. Okay, yeah. The likes are not liking. Please hit the like button, please. And what? Thank you. Shirley, yep, she is. Hit the like button, y'all. Okay. All right. Oh, I can't even see that. If I click on it, I can't see. I really can't see it. 2 Tauruses can't be together, girl. I know for too long. Yes. I mean, we'll get along like if we family, but we can't. We'll get the button heads even as family, right? But we kind of, excuse me, understand each other. I'm by this window, y'all. Come on, girl.
If I don't go, I'm gonna seem like a D head of a mom because I'm gonna seem like I don't.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The kind of the fact that you talking about it kind of looks weird, but I don't know. I think we do talk a lot. Yeah, we be running down. Y'all know, Malcolm X was a Taurus, so you know he was. He didn't mean no harm, but he started letting loose. He was just like, look, he was just like, a lot of stuff with the that's a whole nother conversation. But needless to say, a lot of stuff with him and the nation or whatever, they started. My son, y'all ever had a child to just be like, just he in his room looking at me? I know I'm doing the same thing, Jazz. What am I talking about? But it's just all jokes. You want to go ahead and get on the game, sir? Hey, hello, Knack. I don't want to call your name on here because I don't want everybody to know your name. Okay, no problem. You can get on the game, sir. All you have to do is ask. I knew what you wanted, but I wanted you to say it. Okay, so let her say what she's gonna say, and I'm gonna get this boy game for him if I can remember the passcode. Hold on.
Care about my child's well-being, and all of a sudden, as soon as she gets a suspension, she's not feeling well. So I have to go. Y'all ready for the rest? So Michaela will be receiving a superintendent suspension for probably about 2-3 weeks, meaning she's going to a suspension school far away. She's been through this before. Y'all ready for the kicker though? They put the little boy in the same school. Girl.
Right, let me go back and listen.
So I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for the rest?
Oh no.
So Michaela.
Not really. God, I'm afraid of the rest, to be honest with you. I'm so afraid of the rest, Just Jazzy. I don't know. I wonder if I'm a drama queen. I think sometimes, yeah, I'm gonna admit that. I think sometimes I am with I am more with my husband, and when I'm telling a story, if I'm telling a funny story, um, or if if I'm trying to deal with my children, probably and I'm trying to get them to do something, I don't know, I guess, but not for real. I don't think I am like her now. I think she take it to a whole new level. I think we are. I think we're more expressive. I think Tauruses are very expressive and passionate. We are very passionate about, especially about something we care about. And if we rock, we rock. You know what I mean? But we just be honest, and it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just she's just being honest. I don't know, y'all. I be trying to. I just the fact that she a Taurus. I just wish she wasn't a Taurus. I wish she was like another zodiac sign, so I could really go in. I do sometimes, but it's just hard because she's a Taurus, and then I'm like, dang. And I see some things I do right, so I'm calling my own damn self out. How you doing, darling? Welcome to the Big Conflicky Palace. We did a prayer for you in the beginning. Well, not a prayer, but I sent out a virtual hug. I think that was more or less, more so what I did. It said, what's going on with your sister? She's okay. I know I probably shouldn't be asking you this in here. I probably should have texted you, but I don't know if you feel comfortable with talking about it.
That controller doesn't even work.
It does work. It's the operator. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm telling you, I can't remember the passcode. I have to get in my mindset. It's been a while. Did you cut it back on? I think I know what it is. I think it's something. I think it's something else.
Because you've been doing a lot.
I forget. Yeah.
Because you've been doing it like 56 times.
I pray her daughter is not PG. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's not gonna be a laughing matter for her family. It sure won't be. I sure won't be. I hope not for her sake. And Dr. A, I think it's good for you not to be saying your child's name. People are crazy in the world, and lots of children are getting missing in many ways possible. Yeah, I agree. So we just call them Knack or Gamer. That's why you need to be careful of leaving your children anywhere. Nope, I don't leave my child anywhere. I mean, just with his siblings or my biological families only. Even when he go to jujitsu, I have to go with him. Lady Mahogany, I pray that she is not as well, right? I also pray that Jazz takes her and puts her on BC birth control. Let's continue.
Will
Did
be
you
receiving a
like what again?
superintendent suspension for probably about 2-3 weeks, meaning she's going to a suspension school far away. She's been through this before. Y'all ready for the kicker though? They put the little boy in the same school.
Now that's just wicked. That's just wicked. Did you reset it? Now that's just wicked, Jasmine. That's just wicked. I'm just gonna ask Daddy what it is.
Maybe it will work if you think about it. Like really hard.
If oh my God, y'all hear him trying to school me?
If you can do it really hard.
Can you not do that because you're embarrassing me? You trying to say you doing like this woman on here, like how she embarrasses her daughter. You embarrassing your mom. Come on, say if I think about it. If I think about it, maybe I could do it. That's just bad. I'm sorry.
Man, that controller doesn't even work.
It's not the controller, it's mommy. I promise, it's me. Come on, boy. I gotta do the show. I'm gonna get the passcode. Just hold on tight. I'm gonna get the passcode from Daddy, then I'll do it, okay? I got you, I promise. I promise. Don't be mad at me. I love you so much. Don't be mad at me. Let's continue.
Girl, he's suspended as well in the same.
I'm acting like her. I'm like, don't be mad at me. Like I'm telling the 8-year-old, don't be mad at me. Y'all know I really don't care if you're mad at me about this game, but just it's just I can't ruin the passcode. But listen, child, Jasmine, listen, you need to move that little girl out that school. You need to make some preparations, or you need to leave that city. I don't understand. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding like why you keep going through that. It doesn't really make a lot of sense that I don't understand because when they go to in school suspension or whatever, or they have to go to a different school, doggone well that they're going to be at the same doggone school. Girl, what you talking about? What are you thinking? I'm just saying. I don't know. How you doing, Amelia? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay. How you doing? Did I speak to you, Chula? What up, Chula? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Because she's missing, because missing cases aren't solved. She passed at 8:23 last night. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm taking a break before I have to meet with the family. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. I definitely understand what it's like to lose a sibling. However, you obviously grew up with your sibling and you knew your sibling way more than I knew my brother, but it still hurt, right? So I do apologize if that happened to you, and you have my condolences, my prayers, my love, my virtual hugs, and etc. Okay, everybody, make sure y'all. I really hope you heal. Make sure y'all send some love to Darla, please. Darla, I'm sorry for your loss. Darla is thanking everyone, sending you positive thoughts and energy and prayers. Okay. Okay. Just Jasmine, you need to move Michaela out of the school, out of New York, and out of New York. You said move out. I mean, simple. That's what she's saying. Dear Jazz, please put your daughter on BC. I agree. Dr. A, you need to write down the password in the notebook with the invisible pen and write the crap all over. I write crap all over. And you then use the flashlight to read what I forgot. Girl, I'm going to delete it. I mean, it's going to be in my phone. I'm not going to remember this. I'm just going to ask each time. Okay? Cause he's too smart for his own good. Cause he'll probably he be the mastermind and figured it out. I'm telling you. She definitely need to put her daughter out of the school. Yeah, she definitely need to put her daughter out of the school and put her into therapy. Well, I think yeah, she. I don't know about putting her out of school, but definitely taking her out of that school. She'll be homeschooled, messing with me. You keep having problems like that. It wouldn't take but one time. I'm like, I'm snatching you up out of there. Cause my son, like I told y'all, I didn't like the way the teacher was handling him. And he was always labeled or singled out because he was the little black boy. He was like the darkest little boy in the class. He had like different children in there, but it was different races in there, of course, but he was the only literally brown black boy in there. So I already knew what it was, it's not something I always indict white folk. I don't think all white folks are like that, but I knew that this lady, if you were the parent, you would agree with me. Even other white folk agreed with me. Well, not that I need their validation, but it definitely happened. I assure you. Okay. All right. She was as much as a mom as my mom. She was 15 years older than me. Oh my goodness. I understand that. Yes, ma'am. So it's just like you lost your mom, one of your moms. Yes, Moonlight, I see a disaster coming if something happens to correct the problem. Yes, you see a disaster coming. Yes. Yep. If she's not, I don't really believe I think I'm not in my opinion, I think she believes fat meat is greasy, but that's just my opinion. Okay. But don't listen to me, y'all. Y'all ain't never gotta listen to me. Y'all can just, feel how y'all feel, but y'all don't have to listen to me.
So this school is far away. They got to take public transportation together. They're going to see each other all day. This school is a joke. She's been here before. You do no work. You sit in the classroom with a bunch of kids that's on suspension. Nobody takes it serious because they ain't going to see these kids for more than 3 weeks, so they could care less about these fucking kids. So y'all put them together. I mean, we could plan a wedding while we at it. Wedding and a baby shower. We might as well. We might as well. Yo, sometimes I just got to kiki. I got to laugh. I just...
Now that's ridiculous. Now what is she talking about? Now that don't make no sense right there. Now she wouldn't be going.
Baby, my only duty as a mother at this point is to show up. I don't defend, I don't deflect, I don't argue. My only job going forward is to show up as a mother. And that is about it at this point. You know why? Because I'm pouring life into my other children. I'm still pouring life into Michaela because I have no choice, but I'm pouring different life into my children to show them that mommy will not reward bad behavior, and you don't get mommy's undivided attention by acting out. So this weekend, we are going to, where are we about to go? We're supposed to be going to a family event, and then Sunday is Faith's birthday. So, Faith have been working extra hard. Alyssa has been working extra hard. I feel like they know I'm stressed out. And they're like, dang, mommy going through a lot. We don't want to put more on her than she can bear. But I also want to let them know that their mental health matters. So they still have mommy's undivided attention. Let me tell you something. I am never complaining about parenting, but it is not for the weak. When I tell you I got 4 kids and I don't know how I got it this far, to those of you who have more than 4 children, my hat is taken off to you. Do you understand? For those of you who have 1 kid, and people always make that joke, you can't be one and done. How dare you only have 1 kid? 1 kid, who has 1 kid? Be proud. Be proud, be glad. They are a blessing. Don't get me wrong. Children are amazing, but you will get gray hairs faster than you ever know. And people think bearing children is it's just a thing. Like, oh, here's a baby. Oh, here's a baby. Oh, here's a baby. Take it from me who got 8,000 baby fathers. It's just like, oh, a baby? Shit, you want this baby? We had this baby. You gonna be left with that baby. You're gonna be left to take care of that baby. It ain't all cute to laughs and giggles. Okay? It's real life and it never ends. In every age is a new chapter. Newborn stage, toddler stage, baby stage, teenage stage, adult stage. And you don't get to stop parenting. You will always and forever be somebody's mother. The way they say, oh, when that child turned 18, now you deal with a grown ass adult. You know.
Okay, so that's really, yeah. I mean, so obviously you know that, right? So why even take that chance? I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you got to be careful, especially at that age is scary. I mean, even 17, even when, even 17, 16 is really scary, but 13, well, 13 is really crazy.
26.
So that right there is really scary. Because by the time she look up, she gonna be 16 with three of his children. If she keep rolling the way she rolling, you know what I'm saying? Now they gonna be on the bus kicking it. Now that's one thing if they kind of had the little puppy love, but see, even then I would be concerned though. I don't think no 13-year-old should have no boyfriend, but that's just me. Yeah, same. I see a disaster coming too, and especially if there's something to correct the problem as well. Okay. Exactly. She won't put her BC. That would be responsible thing to do. I don't think she will put her own BC either. I just don't, because I think that in her mind she'll be like, she might though, but I think right now, I think she think that she'll be giving her the license to do whatever she's gonna do, right? But at the same time, I wouldn't want to be no grandmother. I'm trying to tell you, not at no 13. Now, I didn't even want to be a grandmother when I was a grandmother. When I became a grandmother, my daughter was she was graduate. She was 18 when she got pregnant. My daughter was 18, and she was her last year in high school. And it was actually, she got pregnant right when she was walking across that stage. She was like, walking across that stage pregnant. Now I'm telling you, now I was really like, oh my God. But at the end of the day, she was 18. She was still grown. I mean, I still was gonna have to help her. I mean, but what could I say? I was a teen mom too, so I just did. My mother was a teen mom, so at least it got older and older and older. I said, well, my son, at least he waited till he was in his 20s. So I said, well, at least she's 18 and she's graduating, and then she went and got her associate's degree in the healthcare field, and she's working in that field. So what can I say? I still talk to her, but she ain't had no more after that, though. I tell you that. She said that was the worst pain she could ever feel in her life. And she said she is done. And she's like 30 some years old now. Laugh isn't funny. Right. It isn't funny. What is she talking about? I don't know. What is she talking about? How you doing, Pure? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. She is lame. As a stay-at-home mother, she needs to be homeschooling that child. No excuses. Pure. I just told, I don't know if you was in here earlier, but I said I would probably take her out of that school and homeschool her. But sometimes parents like her be feeling like they need a break. You know what I'm saying? Away from the children. But, sometimes you have to sacrifice, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't have a break. Not for real. I'm not complaining. I mean, if I really need to get out, don't get it twisted. I'll be like, hey, I'll tell my husband, like, go ahead, go, babe. Go enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? If I really need to get out, I'll just tell them, you know what I mean? I don't have to do it all the time. I just need a break here and there. I'm getting ready to get a break sometime this weekend. I'm going to the nail spa, and then I'm going to get me a actual massage. I'm not just talking about the massage chair. I know when people say they're getting a massage, they just be talking about that massage chair. No, I'm getting ready to go to a masseuse. I'm going to a massage therapist. I always do that when I get my nails done. It makes me happy. Okay. It relaxes me. I'm from Connecticut, a few hours away from her. Have the school send her to a program here for girls. Now, Lady Mahogany, I think that's a good idea. Okay. That's probably a really good idea. I have one child, and I wish I had a few grays. My big baby is 16. Okay. All right, here we go. I mean, I'm already 18 and I have done, right, some messed up things. And my parents have lost patience with me, and I have my own anger issues and problems. Child, I did too, girl. I got on my parents' nerves. I know, I ain't gonna lie. I know my parents was like, look at this hair, look at this chick hair. You know, I know my mother. I would hear them upstairs talking about me while I was in my room. One of my rooms. I had two rooms. That's a whole nother conversation. When my room was in the basement, I got me a room they had a fixed, they had a finished basement. So I had a room in the basement. And I'm telling you, I would hear them up there clowning me. They weren't cursing me out or anything like that. They was just on some stuff like, that's your daughter acting like that. No, he was like, no, that's your daughter. And then my mother was like, that's both of our daughters. I don't know. I'm both of our daughters. I don't know why she doing that. And then my dad be like, I don't know, but you better talk to her before I get her together. And she be like, you need to talk to him talk to her before I get him together, before I get her together. So just so you just gotta hear them saying little stuff like that. And man, they used to hurt my little feelings. I'm a Taurus. I was sensitive. I was like, why they talking about me like that? And that wasn't even bad, in comparison to how she talks to her children. Good Lord. Right. Shoot, Moon, I've been there too, child. That's what I'm trying to say. How you doing? Yes, definitely prayers up for Darla. Please pray for Darla. Hopefully, I know she's gonna have a rough, journey ahead of her. But what I can tell her is to make sure that she just puts energy into the air of love and just remember the memories that she had with her sister. And I'm telling you, I would never tell somebody, oh, you're gonna get over it, or that's not even realistic. And I'm a healer, and I work with people that lose people all the time. And one of the things that I do learn, and I do laugh a lot, like I told y'all, laughing is definitely part of healing. Laughing definitely makes you feel good. I'm not saying it'll take your pain away, but laughter definitely helps, which is why they when people are sick and when they have cancer and when they have different ailments, if they know they're on their last leg, it's hard to make them laugh. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like, hey, I'm gonna come up in here and I'm Howie Mandel or whatever, or I'm Richard Pryor or somebody, and come up in there and make them laugh or whatever. But healing, definitely part of healing is laughter, smiling, and enjoying the day and thinking about the memories, and just think about the fun times that you have with your sister. How your sister, you might have stole your sister's dress, or in Darla's case, Darla probably stole her sister's high heels or jeans or something. Darla, or she said she liked a particular kitten that was her favorite or something. But just know that your sister was certainly proud of you, and your sister wants you to definitely look out for the family, and definitely understand that she knows that she will be missed, but she definitely wants you to move on with your life. But just hold her in your memory and celebrate her life. And also, I would also recommend that she does something maybe every year to honor her sister. Maybe even getting like a stable or something named after her sister. Maybe naming your stable or something after your sister. And doing something. Maybe doing a scholarship for somebody in your sister's name. Or whatever your sister enjoyed to do. It's different things that you can do to celebrate her. But I'm just throwing out a few suggestions. Hopefully you think of something. Okay. Anyway, yeah, pure, yeah, correct. And clearly she needs to do better and stop making excuses. Okay. I have made mistakes along the way with my parents, and we had some issues here and there, and mostly arguments. Yes, that's normal. That's normal teenage behavior for you to argue with for you to attempt to argue with your parents. Some parents don't let you argue with them. I told you what happened to me when I was, I think I was like 16, 15 or something. I don't remember. I had to be about 15. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having one kid. Exactly. It's not. But my daughter was like, I'm done. I can't do this no more. Yeah, nothing wrong with having one kid. Pineapples, nope. I have one. Hey, did I speak to you, Latoya? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay. Okay. All right. How you doing? Don't need no man telling me I do. Okay. And my mom yelling at me triggered me. I don't know why. I don't know. Just probably somebody yelling at you in general. It's like, why are you yelling at me? I don't feel like I should be yelled at. Especially if you when you get to a certain age and if your parents still yelling at you, you feel like you've grown and how dare you yell at me? I'm grown too, and you're not grown. You're not grown to them. Parents for some reason we still see our children as little children. And sometimes I'm telling you, when my older children do something, I be wanting to send them to their room or pull that switch out on him. But I can't. Obviously, I can't. You know what I mean? Because they're grown. Or tell them to go to their room. How dare you? You know what I mean? Don't do that. You're going to bed right now. I'm telling you, and that's not okay. But again, we can't do that with our children. And sometimes parents still is still gonna see you as little children. That's normal though. We're gonna always see you as our baby. We're gonna always see you as that little 2-year-old that wrote on the walls, or that little 5-year-old that well, we ain't gonna talk about that. That that poured all the sugar out on the floor when our moms wasn't listening. Do I sound like I'm speaking from experience, like I did that. I remember doing that too. I was 5 and I poured out some sugar on the floor because I watched the electric company and they had snow, and it was like the snow was coming down, and I thought I could do that, and it got all in my hair. Boy, my mother was so mad at me. I'm glad you have been there too. Okay, yep. I don't know what to do to fix my anger issues really or myself. Well, just work on it. Meditation. It's also a great way to calm it down and just kind of count to 3. Shoot, you got to do because I'm a Taurus, so we definitely feud, right? So you have to count to 3, count to 10, count to 20, girl, count to 30 if you got to, and just calm down and don't allow yourself to get so upset, because at the end of the day, it's not gonna solve anything, right? It's not going to solve anything. So what's the purpose of even going there or getting so angry? Just think about life being too short. How long does it take to argue? How long does it take for you to keep going back and forth? I mean, just speak your piece and just do it in a calm way. I mean, you're mature now. You're a grown woman now, so you gotta calm yourself down. You know what I mean? You can't be flying off the handle, girl. There are places for people when they start flying off the handle. So just remember that. Dr. Ed will text you later. No problem. I'll be here for you. Just let me know if you need to talk to me, okay? Have a good day, Darla. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you. And I'm so glad you came over here to let us know about your beautiful sister. Again, we do send our condolences and love to your family here, okay, at the Crystal Palace. So thank you so much. I need breaks about 3 3 a year away from my entire family. Man, sometimes they can get on my dang nerves, but I love them. Do my family get on my nerves? I don't know, because I live 4 hours away from my immediate family. My other family, like my family, like aunts, uncles, father, biological mom, we're like 4 hours away. Now my other children, two of them live around the corner, and one of them stay about 8 minutes away from me. So do they get on my nerves? Well, they're in their houses and I'm in mine. So, not really. Not really. It's just, not right now. Maybe later. Maybe if we all live together or something and we was, If if they understand, they know that I like my space. So, what I mean? They like that. And I taught my children like their own spaces too. So we like really get space from each other. So we don't be in each other's face all the time. I do talk to my daughter every day though, but it's not nerve wracking. And my one son, he calls me when he needs something, of course. But he'll text me, say how I'm doing. My other son, he definitely call me when he needs something for real. But he still see how I'm doing, and he definitely it is what it is. Y'all know how it is. I'm not leaving just yet. Okay. All right. No problem. Moonlight. We have all been there, right, girl? Mothers yell out of frustration sometimes. Yes, we do. Girl. I had to catch myself because with this little 8-year-old, he gets really sensitive because he's a Capricorn Virgo. So, I have to, he is very sensitive. So I have to definitely watch my tone and watch him because he's really sensitive. And my other children, I don't, just they grown shoot. And, if they don't want none, don't want to be none. But I just, but it's not my fault. But if I'm wrong, I apologize. I certainly will say I'm apologize. All right. All right. All right. So when my younger sister passed away, me and my other sister celebrated her birthday every year since 2009. That's a good idea as well, right? I know when my biological grandmother passed away, they did they went to they went to dinner for her, and they just kind of celebrated her, and they, I don't want to say they got drunk, but I'm gonna say that they got bougie, liquored up. It's a difference between getting drunk than bougie liquored up, right? Anywho, let's continue. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, same. I do need a break sometimes from her, from them. That's why. Okay. I just stay away from them, and isolate myself from them sometimes. But shoot, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But just remember this. I'm gonna tell you this. At the end of the day, those are your parents, and just know that they mean love. But it's okay to get a breather. Shoot, we all have to take a break sometimes. Sometimes they need a break from you, and you need a break from them. Okay, that is all a part of life. It is not an issue. It's not a problem. I mean, why not? Great idea. She also rescued animals. Wow. So I would donate in her name. That's pretty cool. Okay. So y'all, we have to look at that one day. We have to look at, is that Darla, is that the reason why you started doing animal rescue? Was she a big influence on you in that, or were you an influence on her? Um, it's hard sometimes. Okay, when they just don't understand me. Yeah, shoot, girl, my parents don't understand me still. Okay, let's just keep it real. My biological mom doesn't understand me because she's half moon, one that flew over the moon, right? My father understands me. My mother, who raised me, didn't understand me. His parents are like that. We don't understand our children all the time. That's okay. You have to accept your parents for that. Like, just understand that. Okay, they just don't understand me. I don't understand them. You don't understand them either, right? Y'all don't understand each other right now, and that's okay. Like, the more and more, because I want to say this, and I'm going to say this, but I'm not. When I say this, it's not out of disrespect. Okay, just hear me out. It's not out of disrespect. Um, you're still growing. It's not just because of your age. It's just because of life experiences, right? And just different things that you have already gone through. I'm sure you've gone through a lot, right? But on top of which, you will go through way more. You are definitely at a cusp in energy in your life where you will experience different things, different people, different energies, and you will experience different being around different vessels, right? And because of that, you still growing, just like I'm still growing, right? So you just have to understand that you should accept people for who they are, right? And let them, the more and more you understand the fact of people may not understand you right now, And that's okay. Sometimes it's better to eventually, when everybody is not upset with each other, or when she's not yelling, or when she's not feeling a certain way, then you just try to tell her who you are. And she's not going to hear you for a little while, but eventually, and you keep telling her when you're not, when everybody's not motivated by anger or upset or feeling the ways. But if you just tell her on tell them on a humbug of who you are, or who you trying to be, that kind of thing, then I think eventually they will hear you. Um, and so it's like that sometimes. If as parents, sometimes we don't hear what our children say, and sometimes the child has to say over and over. Our children, or our young adults, in your case, young adults keep telling us things over and over and over again, just so we can understand it, because we already have a fixed ideal about who you all are, because we know you as our womb children. We know you as children, and sometimes it's hard for us to see you as adults, and sometimes it's like that. My children didn't understand me either. Nobody understands me, to be honest with you, but that's okay. I mean, sometimes people don't understand why I do this, or why I do that, or why I do that, but it's all a part of it. And sometimes it's not always for people to understand you. And that's something that you may have to accept also. You might have to accept that sometimes people will just not understand you ever, and you got to be okay with that, right? Be like, he doesn't understand me. I'll explain it to him. No big deal. Sometimes you just like, okay, and if you don't feel like explaining, don't explain it today. Be like, girl, I don't feel like explaining it right now. You know what I mean? But if you want people to understand you, then sometimes you do have to explain. Some people just don't understand us sometimes. People do not understand me. I promise you. Like, half of the people I personally know don't understand me, and people that I don't know hell, people I don't know understand me. Okay, don't understand me. So, it is what it is. That's all a part of life, right? Okay. I won a crazy, right, you won a crazy you was a crazy teenager yourself. Okay, got it. But not any trouble with the law, just your average teen a-hole. Yeah, I wasn't in trouble with the law, not like that. I mean, I did my thing. I did things that probably could have been law abiding. I think I was more so in, well, that's a whole nother conversation. Y'all want to talk about law stuff? See, that's a whole nother. Well, let me not comment on that. Let me just say that once I got older and got into the movement, then my parents was really, man, I put my parents through a lot of stuff. Let me sit up here. I'm acting as if I'm normal, like I'm normal. I'm not normal, y'all. I'm a weirdo, straight up. I'm weird. I'm weird as heck, and I wear that badge proudly. I have a shirt that says I'm a weirdo, but it's different types of weird. Okay. But yeah, so I put my parents through a lot of stuff, even throughout my 20s, my 30s and stuff. I'm just now really settled down, right? When I get sick or something, like when I break a toe, or when I fall, because y'all know I'm a clumsy, right? Y'all know I'm like a klutz. So, that's when my parents worry about me like that. But, for the most part, they don't worry about me as much as they used to. But yeah, I was definitely always somebody that they worried about, you know. But let's continue. Yeah, that's what's best, moon. Sometimes we need space. Nothing wrong with that, right? I'm telling you. Sometimes you just need to take space. It's okay. It doesn't say you love your parents less. But if you had the kind of mom I had, shoot, she wouldn't let me take space. She was a Cancer. She didn't believe in that. She was like, "Oh no, where you going? What's wrong with you?" She wanted to talk, and I would get so frustrated and so angry with her because she wanted to talk, and she was trying to understand. She was really trying to legitimately understand me, but I didn't want to understand. Sometimes we don't want people to understand us, for real. Yes, darling, stay strong, okay? The pain doesn't go away, but the memories make me happy. Yes, it does. Shoot, I only knew my brother for a couple of years, and I just think about the first day I met him, and when I stepped out the car. A long story, because he had to come pick us up, because my y'all understand. I always have stories, and I'm not gonna tell you that story because it's just too much. Yeah, I even told my older sister, who's older than me, I need my space. Okay, and that she doesn't need to be in my business all the time. Yeah, that's normal, girl. They, younger sisters gonna always be in your business. Now, I have a younger brother, but I don't know him like that. You just made me laugh, Dr. A. My 5-year-old just poured baby powder in his daddy's shoes the other day. I'm telling you, I did all kind of wild stuff, y'all. I ain't gonna even talk about it. And we ain't gonna talk about the stuff my daughter did either, because I don't want to embarrass her, because she would be so angry with me, and I don't want her mad at me because she was. I mean, I guess you're right, but I get really angry sometimes. You just have to calm down. You gotta count to 20. You gotta count to 30, or just walk away. When my brother, who is 55, made my mom mad, and she really went and got a wooden spoon. Oh Lord, to correct his attitude. Oh my goodness, true. She sees all of us as little kids still. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Let me tell you something. My mother was talking to me crazy. My oldest mom. I mean, not my mother who raised me. She was talking crazy one day. I mean, she was going in. You hear me? And I just started laughing at her, right? Because I thought it was funny. And then and then she was getting ready to hit me, and I popped on her butt and started running around in circles around her. She was eating it. And she couldn't do nothing but laugh. I'm telling you. And sometimes you just have to make our mothers laugh. I'm telling you that sometimes that's like the best medicine. If you make, and sometimes I just call my father, and just make him laugh. And sometimes it's necessary to do that. That's all you gotta sometimes that's all you got to do. Just say something to make your parents laugh, and keep it moving. Sometimes it's not even that serious. Sometimes I think we put more into things, and if we stop taking certain things so seriously, or take it in a way where we just say, okay, mom. And sometimes I used to do like this to my mother. When she got to the point when she got in her little modes, I'd be like, okay, mama, you're right. You know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, mama, all right then. She'd be like, you ain't gotta say nope. And I used to do that too, and that worked too. And I get really quiet, and I say, okay, mom, you right. And she'll be like, what you mean? Especially when she was argumentative. She was like, yeah, da, 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 da. She'll be going, and I just be like, all right, mom, you right. My children do me like that too. They hit me with the all right, mom. When I get to going on, my oldest children, that young one ain't mastered that yet. But he only 8. I try to, it's really hard at times. Yeah, just work on it. It takes time. It's not gonna be an overnight success, girl. It's not anger. If you angry, it's not an overnight success. I promise you. It takes time. And so you just have to be patient with yourself. But most of all, you don't want to do anything. Think about it like this. You don't want to do anything that could possibly ruin a moment. You know what I mean? You don't want to ruin anything, and you don't want to say anything that you can't take back, because that's the worst thing in the world. And then think about your mother, trend. I mean, I won't say that. I won't put that in the universe, but you know what I mean? You only got one mother. Let's say that, I got 2, but well, some of it, my circumstance is different, but you only got one mother technically, right? And so you just have to kind of think about that, and think about, how, uh, you know, hurting her, or, could, what that could do to your spirit. So just think about that. Well, sometimes as a young adult, your family just wants the best for you. And that's true too. Pine, it is very, you and Pure gave some really good advice, and truly, you really gave some good advice as well. All of y'all are giving her some really good advice in here, okay? Yes, the parents definitely want the best for you, right? And it definitely can be annoying. Oh my God, it can be so annoying when you have to listen to them go on and on and on. Yeah, they only do it because they care about you, right? And they know you're a young adult, right? And they know you ain't trying to hear that, but it is what it is. We get it. We definitely get it. And so children, yeah, I know you are not trying to hear it, because you grown, you feel like I'm grown and I ain't gotta listen to this and stuff. I listen to you all the way from from an infant, right? All the way up until 18, and I gotta still listen to you. I would though. I mean, sometimes, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my mother used to tell me a lot of stuff. My mother was also intuitive, right, y'all? and she'll tell me this gonna happen, and I'll be like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like I'm telling y'all about like credit. Like she'll be like, you know what? You need to make sure, you deal with them student loans because they'll mess up your credit, right? And I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And one year, like a long time ago, they took them taxes, boy. I was like, oh, I called them, make them payment arrangements up so fast, you know what I mean? Because y'all know I'm a forever student, so understand that about me. But I'm just making a point that, it's just certain things that, as a teenager, and that was in my teen job. That wasn't like as an adult, you know. But as a teenager, we, as a young adult, I'm sorry, your case, we, our mothers be telling us, or our fathers tell us a lot of good information. We just don't listen. And then they come back and bite us later on. So that's why, even I get stubborn sometimes, and sometimes it's best that we do listen at some point in time. Maybe just think about it. Lady is telling you that you definitely should go for a walk. You can pray, you can take a nap. She says you can write, write poetry, write something about how you feel or whatever. Write down your feelings. That's a good way. That's good advice. Yeah, and you can definitely listen to music. And just give yourself a little time. Yep. That's certainly good. Y'all can see so much better. Y'all, am I doing good though? Now that I can see a little bit better. I definitely can see that my mom, right. I don't know sees me as a 5-year. Are you thinking, yeah, your mom probably do see you as a 5 years apart from my younger sister, which is true. I do try to work on everything and try to make my parents happy. That's okay. But sometimes you have to tell your family that, you're growing up, and sometimes certain mistakes you do definitely need to learn on your own. And you may, you could say, well, hey, I need to learn mistakes on my own, but I ain't gonna lie to you, Moon. They probably not gonna let you make if your parents anything like mine. My mama would try to save me from my mama tried to save me from the police. That's a whole nother. When they was getting ready to. I'm from St. Louis, so they beat you up there. I mean, I'm just hit they they do things to you. They are firm believers in police brutality, and we're gonna leave it at that. And my mother stood in front of it. I'm telling you, because it was going to go down. It was gonna be me and that police right then and there, and it was getting ready to get ugly. But that's just how St. Louis is. But that's a whole nother conversation. And we was in court, so it would have ended really bad. But my mother, my hot temper self, yeah, I have a hot temper. Well, I had one. Oh, I still do. I have a lot. Wait, I'm 50, so I have a lot more control over it. But that was 20 some years ago. Probably 30s, may have been 30 some years ago. But so she was like, she's so kind hearted. She's an angel. She stepped in. So, it happens, So I understand. Dr. A, one time I was so upset with someone, I tuned them out completely and took a right. I'm trying to tell you, it's like that. And sometimes we have to tune you out. Sometimes the Taurus, we got a strong ignore game. We will ignore you. We will be in the same space as you. You could be in our face and we will ignore you. That's a Taurus thing. I'm trying to tell you. You took a pleasant nap. Got it. Okay. Because I didn't want to read that word until you finished. Okay. Pleasant nap, she says. Now, mind you, for anybody listening, she didn't put nap until at the second line. And I didn't want to sound like I'm ill informed. Y'all already on here. Half of y'all probably think I'm already crazy or something. So I'm trying to not. Well, I am. It is what it is. My parents usually get my siblings what they want, and they take my stuff and my electronics, and they get broken. Wow. And we are just arguing constantly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you have to get to the point where you have to get to the point where shoot you not arguing with them. Shoot, I wouldn't be arguing with them because I'm not finna lose my electronics. Well, shoot, girl, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Well, you lucky y'all got electronics because when I was growing up, we didn't have electronics. We just had like TV. Oh no, we did. We yes, we did. We had Atari. Excuse me, we had Atari, but you know, so you lucky we had Atari and I had like the thing was back in my day, I'm 50, y'all. So back in my day, the thing was to have, I don't know about anybody else in here, but we used to have our own phone line. I was spoiled, I ain't gonna lie. My parents, I was rotten. So we, having your own phone line in your room. So I had my own phone line in my room separate from my parents. So that means I can get on the phone anytime I want to. And if my mother was asleep, I could whisper, hello, hi girl, yeah. You know what I mean? So that kind of thing. So, and I had cable in my room. Oh my God, y'all. Then I had like a refrigerator downstairs. I didn't have to go all the way upstairs. So it's just, then I had laundry and then I had my own bathroom. So man, it was lovely. You hear me? I had my own little apartment almost when I turned a certain age. So, shoot, I want my electronics taken from me, girl. I get my anger together because I want to keep my electronics. If I was you, I would just do what I need to do so I can get up out of there till I can grow up so I wouldn't get my electronics taken or broken. I'm just saying, not trying to be on your parents' side. I'm not taking sides, but I'm just saying until you can get to the point where you get out of there and you don't have to deal with your sister in your business and running her mouth and stuff like that. You just get out of there, at a reasonable time. Yeah, those are great ideals, honestly. I came up with some great ideas too, Moon. I'm not just playing. Yeah, it's about Lady Mahogany. She did. They all did. Well, we all came up with some great ideas. I don't do anything outside. I don't do any outside activity. Just stay on the computer, which is probably bad. Well, I don't know. But I don't know. It's not my interest. But I don't know. But I don't know. It's not my interest. Okay. Well, you have to do what's your interest. I don't really understand them most of the time either. Exactly. So y'all in the same boat. So you can join hands on that. Like, I don't understand y'all. Y'all don't understand me. We good. So that's okay. That's all right. It's all right not to understand each other. That's y'all. You're at the age with them that you're not supposed to understand them. I did not understand my parents when I was 18, and they didn't understand me either. When I was 19, I didn't understand my parents. And then when I was 19, I got my own place. So, well, 18, I think. Yeah, I was 18 when I got my own place. I was doing it before her, and now my niece is rescue animals. That's cool. It's generational gaps, girl. Willie Lynchings, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. And that makes it hard to understand the thinking of the younger and the older. It's normal. It's totally normal, Pines. Man, shoot, I don't understand this little 8-year-old. I do sometimes. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm lying. I do kind of understand him, but he becomes a teenager. I mean, sometimes I don't. I'd be like, why did he do that? We're not gonna talk about it, but because I don't want to be like my Jazzy, and then he'll come in here. You're talking about me. No. Yeah. Yeah, I paint. I read books. I tried doing something to take my mind off what's bothering me. Yeah, I do. I write. I do a lot of writing, free form writing without trying to edit or trying to, I don't edit it. I just write it all out. I'm telling you. And if it's something I want to keep, then I might go back and edit. But for the most part, I just write. And I also read a lot of books. I have a library in my house, so I do read a lot. I read extremely a lot, which is sometimes why I have a lot of jumbled up information in my mind, which is why I probably have used some things I tell you I might be useless, but um and I have a lot of wealth of knowledge of information on things. But yeah, so just reading helps. I like reading. Reading makes me excited. You know, if you go to my community post, I shared one of my favorite books. I mean, I guess you're right. Okay, yeah, we right, girl. You better listen to us. I mean, it's just kind of annoying. Of course, it's annoying. When they're always in my business half of the time, girl. That's normal. Okay, we're gonna be in your business, girl, until you die, girl. My father's still in my business. You don't think he in my business, and you think my father be running? And what I do tell him, he be running it down to my auntie. I mean, like, shit, girl, that's okay. I'm like, I don't really care. At this stage, it's just who cares. My daddy's like in his 80s, and I'm in my 50s. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? He could be all in my business. I don't care. As long as he breathing, as long as he alive, he could be in my business. Even after he passes on to the spiritual realm, to Agun, or heaven, or wherever, you know what I mean? Another spiritual realm, or whatever I believe in it that day, because I believe different things, right? Shoot, as long as they there, it's just, looking out for me. That's all that matters. It's just all about love, man. Love is love, regardless to it may come off nosy. My son was like that too. My son thought I was in his business, and I was like, boy, it ain't your business. He'll come to me and ask me something, and then I would run stuff down to him because I'm intuitive. And then I would run stuff down to him and tell him this, that. And he'd be like, oh, you all in my business. You just came to me and told me something. I'm not in your business. I just know how things are going to turn out. And they turn out exactly what I tell him. And he just be floored. My daughter the same way. I'm like, this going to happen. This going to happen. Ask her. Next time she live with me, y'all ask her. When I used to just come to her and tell her like this, she'll come to me and I'm like, this gonna happen, this gonna happen, this gonna happen, and they happen, and then they will be sitting up there looking like, how did it happen? Over and over and over again. That's normal. Right, Moon. I can understand your frustration. It is certainly frustrating, but I mean, it's just kind of part of parenting. See, it gets more clear, and not saying I don't wish this upon you right now, obviously, right? But when you get older and you get to a point where you may want to have children, or you may be around other people's children, then you will understand like a lot more, because it'll make more sense once you start having children. I'm telling you, be like, oh man, you're gonna be all in your children business. I used to be in my daughter's diary. I read all kind of stuff. I'll go up in her room. I go up in this little joker room, this little 8-year-old. It's no locked doors up, and we're not doing no locked doors. Now you can close the door when he gets dressed. That is acceptable. But other than that, what your door locked for? What your room closed for? We don't do that. Not up in here. Okay. So yeah, Moon, there's okay, yeah. What did I read this? Yeah, there's a point of young adults with parents that things get really uncomfortable for everyone. So get the courage to leave the nest. Yes, it may be time for that too. That's a good point, Chula. Yeah, that's why I left. Well, number one, I had a kid though, so that wasn't fair. Keep having me and my kid being there in my parents' house. They still said I could stay, but I was like, no, I need my own space. If I wanted to throw me a party, or if I wanted to just get space, if I wanted to adult, you know what I mean? So sometimes you just may have to get your own space, and whatever your financial circumstances, or I should say recommendations, I mean finances, or that may be something you want to visit and think about possibly getting your own spot. I don't know if you work or not, but that if you're not, then I would probably get into getting me a job and figuring that out, because it may be time. Okay. How you doing, Nancy? What? Oh Lord, Nancy, you're a Taurus. Good Lord, here we go. Welcome to the Make It Flicky Palace, Nancy, and you're a Taurus, girl. I'm May 3rd. Okay, I feel you. Welcome, Taurus gang, gang, gang. I would find her a girl group, a home like her. I wouldn't have no CPS knocking on my door, girl. Yeah, see the issue. Yes, Nancy. And see the thing, it also goes into it's affecting the other children, because that CPS coming into your life, that is traumatizing. I don't want to go into detail, but you know what I mean. Y'all know my story. But yeah, it's very traumatizing to have CPS in your life, and CPS not even in my life in a negative way. CPS is in my life in a positive way. But just think about it. Do you understand that when you adopt a child, once you adopt them, this all good. But while you're in the process of adopting them, CPS come to your house, they check out your house, they make sure the child's okay. Then they try to ask the child questions without you being in the room. Just weird stuff like, no, you ain't gonna ask them questions. I'm gonna sit right here with them. You know what I mean? Just be weird. And then, every child that I get, it just seemed like the child that I got, and probably the next child that I may possibly get or not get, definitely probably gonna be like, what? Because that's how my son is. He's like, yes, I love it here. Please stop asking me questions. I've already told you they're fine. They great to me. You look at my room. And he was little. I didn't tell him to say that. He just knows. So once CPS get in your life, it's traumatizing. Telling you. And even if somebody were to come over, like let's say insurance person came over to check out the house to see what they're insuring or whatever, even maintenance people coming over, he's looking like, who's that? He's thinking CPS is coming over. You know what I mean? So it's traumatizing. It's traumatizing for me, to be honest with you, because every time they come over, I'll be like, what you want? What you want? Because and it's for a good purpose. It's not like because of his abuse or anything like that, because it's not no abuse here, right? It's just because they want to check out to make sure everything's okay. And they want to see, well, hey, how you living, so they'll know whether or not we may be, possibly thinking about, another situation, right? Without me going into detail. But yeah, having CPS involved in your life is not an easy thing. I'm telling you, even whether it's good or bad or ugly or indifferent, it's still traumatizing. Even if you uh, relax, no matter what type of person you are, even if it's a good reason, it's still nerve wracking, because the whole ideal of your home being your castle. I really believe that, y'all. Your home being your castle or your temple. This is spiritual. This is where you rest your head. This is where you come to whatever spiritual thing, if you don't believe spiritual, but this is where you get your peace from, right? And you pretty much can do whatever you want to in your own crib, right? And so when CPS and stuff start coming in, then you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to make sure that you don't have this laying around. And especially with her, she got like a little kid, so she got to make sure all of her plugs are plugged in, and you know what I mean? She got to deal with all that. Then they in a 2-bedroom and stuff like that. And, you don't know what type of caseworker you might get. You might get one of those caseworkers that feel like, hey, y'all space is too little. I would have no CPS. Not okay. I read that. Her dad lives in North Carolina, and can't deal with her. Right? Yeah, her dad sure do. So that say a lot, right, Dr. A? It's frustrating not being understood. It sure is. But I mean, what can you do about it? But just try to get to a point where, once people understand you, once y'all not arguing, if you sit down and talk to them when it's not an argument, and just explain to them, who you are and what you like. And sometimes they're not gonna hear you. They're not gonna hear you sometimes. Sometimes you have to show them. Sometimes you have to show people, yeah, it might be time for you to get your own place though, I mean, that's true. I didn't realize what I was doing, expecting everyone. My dad was like you. He want to be sent to jail. Ooh, wait a minute. My dad was like you. Want to be sent to jail, and in my mind, was like no, because I never committed any crimes. No, well, no, that's not okay. Yeah, it's very frustrating. No, I don't like feeling like sending nobody to jail now. I didn't send any of my children to jail. No, what happened was, no, what I was speaking about earlier is that I was in a situation, I was in an altercation, right, with a police officer, and I had to go to court on it. And well, excuse me, no, that's a lie. No, that's true. No, that's true. I'm trying to think. It's been a couple of times, so I'm trying to remember what part I was talking about. I apologize. No, but anyway, so it was a situation where I had an altercation with a police officer, and for whatever reason, um, the judge was kind of talking to me about, if I don't come up with this money right now to pay for my court costs, then I'm going, and it was a ticket. It was like a seatbelt ticket. It was something crazy. It was something that was like nothing, right? And he was like, if you don't come up with this money, it was one of those courthouses where the judge basically, one of those small municipalities that be trying to get money, this little, They be trying to get that money. They don't be playing about that money. If you owe $5, if you owe 2 cents, right, they want their money right there and there, right? And my mother was like, no. And so she had to stop. And then I kind of said some little smart things to the judge. And I kind of got a little smart with the police officer that was sitting over there giggling. I did say something, and of course, the bailiffs they kind of charged at me a little bit, and my mother stood in the middle, right? And so she was like, "Here, take this money. She's out of here." And then, of course, I went and saw somebody about that. We went and filed some complaints with that situation, but that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, so yeah, so no, I don't feel like sending I never sent any of my children to jail. I never had to go that route with my children, or even putting them in the most, the most I've done was grandparents, my mother, I call my mother, like most of us, when we get into with our moms, or we don't feel comfortable with our moms, where do we go? We go to our grandparents' house. Don't most of us do that? Just saying. Or aunt's house, or a cousin's house. I had a mom, and I was five older, and five older sisters, so I had 6 moms. Oh my God, girl, that really must have got on your nerves. They must have really been telling you all what to do, right? Yes. How you doing, Miss Michelle? Welcome to the Make Figure Palace. Hug a tree when you feel angry is common in effect. Yes, it is. Oh my God. It is very common to hug a tree. Yes, you nailed it. I wanted to say that, but I won't. People already think I'm weird. I didn't want to sound even more weird. But yeah, hugging a tree. Oh my God. Hugging a tree. Shoot, lighting some sage. I mean, your parents might not want you to do that. But definitely hugging a tree is free. It's free. Just go outside and hug that tree. Now, the people gonna look at you funny, but hey, it is what it's what it is. But hugging a tree ain't never hurt nobody. Nobody. People that hug trees have never gone. They don't go to jail. They they ain't went to the pokey. They ain't went to committed no crimes when hugging a tree. I'm telling you, best thing you can do is just celebrate. Just smile. Just go, okay, sure. You just have to work to the point where you can get out of there when it's time. I don't think that I have any ways to make me calm, because this all happened yesterday and I was heated. Laughter is certainly the best medicine, Miss Michelle. Yes, it is, Miss Michelle. Miss Michelle, I walk down to the river and scream. Nobody hears me but the fish. That's good. Yeah, that's beautiful. Shoot, the fish are beautiful to hear when you scream. They hear you, they're like, what is that? And like Monday, I was arguing with my sister and I was angry, and then I just started crying. Oh my. It was like I was angry and irritated. And then I just got sad. Oh. Honestly, I don't understand. I rarely laugh unless something is funny, but that's it. Girl, you need to laugh. You need to force yourself to laugh. Girl, you need a good old laugh. This is a deep conversation I came in on, girl. Yeah, everything always happens here at the Crystal Palace. We do be having some deep conversations. That's I had, honestly, I don't know. Rarely, yeah, I already read that. Yeah, you just have to make yourself laugh. I mean, if you're not girl, you gotta laugh. Now, hell with that. Now, you got to make yourself laugh. You need to watch some comedy shows. You need to watch something funny, and you can laugh. That's it. That is because he is scared and does not want to do something that lead you to going to jail or worse. Right? Once the legal system gets you in your life, definitely it is hard to get them out. I swear to God, it is. I'm trying to tell y'all. Ooh, I'm so glad I left the movement. I haven't had no police problems since. I promise you. I am so glad. Do y'all know I can breathe now, man? And leaving St. Louis was too much, was too police oriented. I'm dealing with a whole new type of, don't get it twisted. I see police everywhere, but it's different where I'm at now. They don't really harass you like they did in St. Louis. St. Louis is, Google St. Louis on police, you know. I definitely understand now. I think, and yeah, it is hard to get out right. I don't really ever want to be in jail, right? Don't go, girl. Because it would take a while to get out, girl. Please, you better not go no jail, girl. Shoot. I told you I had to sit up in there, and it wasn't no long time. Not for real, not compared to some people I talked to that I know that's actually did really time. Shoot, I sat up in there for like 2 weeks, and that was a lot for me. I was like, oh no, I got to get out of here. I was like, I'm not going back to jail. They're going to take me out. I'm not going back to nobody in jail. That's actually what I told the police officer, as a matter of fact, that day. But my mother stood in between. But he was like, oh, you want me to arrange that? I was like, dang. So yeah, I filed charges, but that's a whole nother conversation. How you doing, Myra? Welcome to the Make a Figure Palace. I'm telling y'all, shoot, I be having these long lives. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all be making me have these long lives. This is not my fault. Okay, we're gonna continue to read. I'm gonna get back to the comments. Now I've been really doing really good with reading these comments, okay, because I can see just a little bit better. Can y'all tell? Okay, let's continue.
How many women got their grown children living with them? It never stops. It never stops. So while you over there popping them out like it's a tax write-off, remember you have to take care of him.
I mean, what you want me to say, just Jasmine? Or can I just call you Jasmine? Do I have to call her just Jasmine? What would y'all prefer me call her, Jasmine or just Jasmine? Jasmine, can I just tell you the truth? Just girl, can you get to the point where you can just let people, can you just get to the point where you just separate these two, for crying out loud? It's really not hard to get rid of a ninja. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. It's not hard to get rid of a ninja out of your daughter's life. I mean, it's you gotta try. You're not even trying though, for real. That's the issue. You're not trying to. You haven't made much. You might probably made some effort. I'll say that you made some effort by calling the police, right? But you gotta do more than just that. Maybe taking her out of the school. We offer some suggestions here in the Crystal Palace. Someone already said, and I said this earlier, but someone else said it as well. So I want to make sure I give them credit. I don't remember who said it, but you know, I said this earlier, and they said it as well. Taking her out of the school, homeschool. I'm telling you, homeschool is a fresher breath air, and there will be another way for you and this child to bond. I'm telling you, put her in an online school. Put her in an online school. Maybe you need to go ahead and get this girl taking some. Get her, if she's smart like that, then you need to get her grades and going. Maybe you can get her to graduate early, maybe around 16 or something like that. Get her to graduate early and send her off to college or something. I don't know. It's different things you can do. I would definitely homeschool her and get her up to a certain level in school, and make sure she finishes school, because the way she moving right now, it comes across. And I know the little girl is smart, so I don't think it's about her smarts. I think it's about her behavior, right? So if I were you, I would go ahead and put her in a situation where she's homeschooled. So someone said, we said that in here. Someone said, I said that earlier, because I homeschool, and I homeschool, and my son goes to private school. So it's kind of wild how I explain it, because the classes aren't really long. So I'm really teaching. I'm teaching them just like I'm another teacher added on to the rostrum, right? So what you want to do is, you want to get that girl together, send her away. Somebody else said send her to an all girls school. She might need to go to an all girls school. You know what I mean? In Connecticut, it's different ways. We gave you some suggestions.
I say all this to say, if you want a dog, baby, get a dog. I take that back. Don't get a dog. Because I done got one. You see all this stuff on the
Girl, I'm not getting no dog. Shoot, that's another thing I got to clean up behind.
floors because she pulled it down. I never even knew dogs required this much responsibility.
I'm sorry, another being. Sorry to my fur baby folk up in here. Okay, because I said another thing. Sorry about that. Let's continue.
I never seen nobody take their dog to the doctor. I'm just being honest with you. I didn't even know dogs go to doctors. Okay? Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Huh? I mean, people go to listen, people go to doctors, so why wouldn't the dog go to the doctor? I mean, they get sick too. You know, they get sick. They just get different type of ailments than we get, but they sneeze and get colds and everything, right?
Okay, I ain't never seen nobody in my family take they pet to the vet. I ain't never seen them go to a
Okay,
breeder or a pet store. No,
I
right.
get it. Okay, I get what she's trying to say. In other words, y'all, she's just saying that she hood like that, and they don't be doing all that. So once it's over for the dog, it's just over for the dog. The dog gets sick, she ain't doing nothing about it. I get it. Do I think it's right? No. But that's what she grew up around, y'all. I showed my butt yesterday. The trash collectors broke my trash bin, right, and told me that they were going to charge me $58. Girl, to place it, and they broke something they broke, right. Ooh, I understand, Dr. A. You need new prescriptions or finally get used to your glasses. Uh, Girl, I went and looked at them, and they said that my eyes, um, I mean, I did the same eye test and they said that you get it. But the doctor said that basically what's happening is that I was born with glaucoma or whatever. I was born with a cataract. Excuse me. I keep saying glaucoma. I am lying. What the heck am I talking about? Excuse me. I was born with a cataract. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been saying glaucoma all day. I'm sorry if I have. I mean cataract. Sorry about that. And so it's always been, it's cool when I read a book, it's cool when I'm driving, I put my glasses on, it's beautiful, I promise you, I see clearly. But when I look at this computer screen, it's not so good. But I did try to make the words a lot bigger, and it's to the point where I can't even really see Jasmine, I can really just see the words. So it's a lot better. um Whatever it is, I'm glad that you can see now. Yeah, so I just have to make the screen bigger, and I'm still learning because these are bifocals, so I'm still learning to look down, and I gotta look up because they said that it has like three different prescriptions in it, so I gotta look down, look around, and they was like, well, we can just give you some other kind of glasses, and I looked through them, and I'm not wearing them, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not gonna be walking around looking like I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dollar honest, yep. Honestly, that's not that nut. They should replace it, right? They broke it, right? So basically, you're saying that's nuts. They should replace it. Gotcha. Um, just Jazz on live IG talking about her daughter. Golly, Nancy, for real. Well, I'm not going. I'm not gonna. I can. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like watching it right now. We're gonna try to get through this. Now, if we get through this on time, y'all, it'll speedily recovery. That means I'm gonna have to draw back on some of these reading comments. But we can, if we get through this in time, then I'll venture over there if y'all like. But I can't be on her all day because I just gotta do a little bit of work with him, my son, just a little bit, not a lot. But I have to check a couple of things on here, and then I'm gonna have him to also do a couple of more problems later on, my problems that I created, not schoolwork. I mean, he's done with all his homework, but Lady Mahogany has a great coping methods. Yes, she does. She has definitely great coping methods. I definitely agree with that. I'm not good as her, but I definitely, but she has great suggestions. I definitely agree with that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she ran away. What? The cops found. Okay. Nancy, yes, ma'am. Nancy, don't make me have you to come up here, girl. Since you spilling all the tea, you want to come up here and just spill your tea? Because you don't even got to type it. I'll let you come up here, I promise. Hold on. Hold on, because you saying some good stuff in here. Hold on. I'm going to drop the link, y'all. Hold on. Let's do it. Boom. All right. Boom. I dropped a link. Nancy, if you would like to come up here, you are free to come up here. No issue. I just let people say what they say. I don't be tripping. I don't know if you ever been over here before. But yeah. Oh my God. The boy and her daughter. That is crazy. Mm, mm, mm. They trying to do some Romeo and Juliet stuff. Oh no. The landscaper broke my version of peace. Yeah, I understand. Oh my God. And I lost it, girl. Not your religious sacrament. Heck no. Um, Definitely not my best moment. Shoot, girl. We ain't gonna talk about the best moments I done had. I just told you what happened to me in the courtroom. They was like, well, if you don't come up with this money, you going to jail right now. I said, well, I'm not going to jail. I said, y'all just gonna have to take me out because I'm not going to jail. It just came out of my mouth. I was dead serious. I meant that with all my life. I'm telling you, I didn't have a good moment. I lost it too in court. I played my recorder. I played my recorder player. I mean, record player. That's what I said. Yes, Moonlight. She will be doing another video about it. Okay. Well, y'all welcome to come up here. I would be pissed off. Yes, of course. She's better. She's better. She's better not. This is doing too much. Yes, it is. Now at this point, you're gonna have to do something with them. Y'all gonna have to leave the state. And no emails, no phones, no nothing. Chula, she got to be homeschooled. That's a shame you gotta do all that though. Chula, I try not to lose my temper, but yesterday, not the day with this mess. I mean, wait. Day to mess. Day to mess with me. Now, I mean, I read it like you said it. Now, don't be mad at me. I don't. Uh, yeah, she will. She's still on live. Yes, IG just called. Just Jazzy. Okay. So Nancy, do you want me to? Y'all want me to segue to that? We didn't finish listening to this story. She want me to segue to that. What y'all want me to do? Let's do a vote. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to segue and go to her IG and put that on here? What y'all want me to do? Yeah, it's a full moon. No pun intended, moon. Uh, I can just get my anger together, but I would definitely, will be hard, girl. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yes, she is crying on IG. I don't know. Am I? Oh, that's sad. Hey, girl, what is your son's moon? What is your son's sign? That's a good question, Miss Michelle. Moonlight, don't worry. She will be doing a video tonight. Okay. God, my head. I'm gonna have to take this hair down in the back. Miss Nancy, do y'all want us to watch it or not? Honestly, the computer or watching sometimes takes me away from things that bother me. Right? I get better. Yeah. Staying in my room. Then came out to just show my face, etc. Okay. Stretching is good. Yes, it is. And yoga. Did we talk about yoga? Yoga is a great way for relaxing too. I used to do this Kemet yoga. I haven't done it in quite some time, but I definitely would not want her, right, to, let's be honest, right. Miss Michelle, well, my zodiac sign is a Scorpio because I was born in October, so I have anger issues. And there is bad. Moonlight, she gets paid on IG. She knows that she's going to get paid on YouTube. So, I mean, I do stretch when I make up. Okay. Moon, are you close to water? Yep. She can take a shower though. She can take a shower. Shower does soothe her emotions. Yes. All she gotta do is take a shower. She can go and take a shower and get in the shower or the tub. If she's not near a body of water or what have you, she can certainly take a shower. She can certainly take a bath. And I'm telling you, it does relax you, and just write down all of how you feel, and then take a shower, and then take a bath, sit in the tub. That helps too. That honestly makes sense. But still, she better not. because she doing too much. Her videos were girl, 50,000 views. What? Oh yeah, that's right. She going to make that money for February. You talking about on YouTube, Nancy? You talking about on YouTube, or you talking about on Instagram that she got that many views? So you must be talking about here. I hate to assume, but I'm gonna assume in this case you're talking about over here. Yeah, I saw some of her videos. She been racking up on them videos. Yes, she has. You're not lying about that. Shoe. I need to get some tips for her for how to get these dang on views without making a ass out of myself. I do like to go swimming. But but I feel like would it be boring myself? No, no. Shoot, water helps the soul, girl. Water cleans that energy. That water controls that. Well, it don't really control it. It controls and it helps you not be angry. Let's say that. I'm not gonna say control your energy because water is like a fish energy. Like it goes over here, it goes over here. Water's kind of unpredictable. It kind of goes around just like a fish. You know, you think about a fish like a Scorpio. I mean, like a, a Pisces, you know, goes up the stream, goes around the stream. They're not, you know, it just kind of goes up, and then that's just what it is. But still, she has to stop. She's not going to stop. Her oldest daughter and Faith's birthday is this weekend or next weekend. Yeah, I remember her saying something about Faithy, what she call her, Faithy, birthday coming up. I know her oldest daughter's birthday coming up. I just don't know when. But thanks for confirming that. She definitely needs the money. I mean, shoot, we all do. Shoot, I need to be down here going. Shoot, I need to be on her. Moses, listen to me. Don't play games. Don't do what I say, Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? I need to be on her going. I need to be acting up plum food. Maybe I'll get my numbers up. I need to be like, boy, get in there and do what I say do. No, I'm just playing. I'm not going to do that. Because he'll be looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll start laughing, y'all. If I went in there and said, boy, get in here. If I did that, y'all, he will crack up. Because he know ain't nothing wrong. He knows not. Because I don't talk to him like that. So he'll know he'll start laughing in my face. I'll laugh in my face too if I talk like that. I know in some cases they need to be, but they nosy, LOL. CPS, yeah, CPS is nosy for real, girl. Yeah, they be nosy. I'm trying to tell you. One time they came up in our house and was talking to us or whatever. You know, because you know, when you're trying to adopt or whatever. My husband told that one CPS worker, he told him that he needed to sit down. He not going to walk around our house like that. They got the right one dealing with us. I agree. She doing too much. Home is supposed to be a safe place. Yes, it is. Yes, I went back and she's still on IG. Okay, Nancy, do you want us to watch it over here or not, girl? You still have not confirmed. Would y'all like to watch it over here? Not making money by a bad situation. How you doing, Dawn? Welcome to the Make It Flicky Palace. I'm doing fine. How are you? I feel that that's ridiculous. Right. That would definitely not happen. Right. When I become an adult. Right. I know what you're saying. Yeah, when you basically, you know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, Jazz. Get off of live. Oh, Jazz just got off her live. Okay. In 2 days, she will get a video about her daughter in a C house, right? In a D house, right. She refused to tell people where her daughter was. She will have CPS at her door now. She already got CPS at her door, Nancy. Well, at least she said she did. I'm good. Nancy, yep. Where will many times have we told her, stop talking about the situation. Oh my God. Right. Yeah, Moon. That's true too. Her oldest daughter turning 17, Faith turning 13. The birthdays is 3 days apart. Now that's deep. That's deep to have your children birthdays close like that. Shh. You better not forget that. Well, at least if you that they'll help you, because if you forget one child, I mean, if you forget, you ain't gonna be able to fit both of their birthdays. So that's cool, good in a way, but not good on that money though, because you gotta come up with that money. I see her children are younger than me, but like spreading a situation like this, yes, that's not good, and it's dumb and stupid. Yeah, she says thank you to you. Don't worry about misspelling my name. Moonlight. Okay. No, I ain't gonna yeah, I ain't gonna worry about that. Yeah, I just call you Moonlight. I give everybody nicknames up in here. Y'all know I call y'all. I might call y'all by your first name. I might call you by your last name. I might just call you, in between those names, right? Her oldest daughter is turning 17. The second one is turning 14. Faith is turning 13. Carter is like 6. Ooh, that's not good. That could be traumatic for that little baby. They'll have them come up in there, like CPS. I'm actually being honest. It is stupid. That's why you need to keep your business off of what? YouTube. Just wonder how long her daughter is going to continue to display this behavior with her until she put her foot down. But I don't know. Do y'all think it's too late for her to put her foot down? Do you think she just smelling herself and it's just too late? What y'all think? They're all younger than me, right? Like I feel, like what Just Jasmine is dumb. Yeah, we all feel like that. I mean, God, she done ran the IG. Oh yeah, I gotta put this. I gotta take my hair down. Get to doing these plaits and these braids and stuff. Woo! I wanted to because this is probably the worst behavior I have seen from a 13-year-old. This is one of the worst behaviors. This is not the worst I've seen. Of course, not my children, but I've seen some displays like that with different parents that I've worked with. Your girlfriend is a grown child. Is a grown child living at home. How is the girlfriend? How old is the girlfriend? Does anyone know? No. I just know she grown, right, Pine? I don't know. I just know she grown. That's all I know. I don't know how old she is. I know she got that little cursing little boy. He cute though. He just as cute as he want to be, but he do curse. I heard him. I was like, ooh. Somebody told me that, and I thought they was lying until I heard it out for myself. Just call her Jasmine, not Jasmine. Not just Jasmine. Yeah, she's on IG. She found her daughter in a sea house with a man and with the mom and the son. No, she did. So everyone have to wait for the new video. Let me tell you something. Now that's taking it too dang on far. I really don't know how old Keisha. How old? What's her name? What's that? Keisha. What's her name? I forgot her name because it's not Keisha. Something else, y'all. Her name not Keisha. It's something else. Is it Keyshawn or whatever? Whatever her name is. The K girl with Kayshawn. Yeah, that's her name. Kayshawn or something. Seems to be younger than Jasmine by a few years, I think. She probably is. She looks younger than, I mean, she kind of I'm not calling her immature. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, I think she is younger than her. I believe she should stop posting these videos of the situation. Put her in rehab. Oh, so y'all think, wait a minute, y'all. So y'all think the little boy is y'all think they all own something? Because I know she said the mama was. She kind of implied that the mother was. She didn't say per se, but she implied. So do y'all think that the little girl is on something? Yeah, she definitely seems younger. I thought she was 30. in her 30s, right? Just Jasmine's like 31. Okay. Well, I don't know. She seemed like she younger though, just a little bit. Maybe she looked younger or whatever. I don't know, y'all. Don't give me the line. Y'all know I said don't please don't make me lie, y'all. I've already been saying I have glaucoma. I think I've been lying on my damn self. I done lied on myself. No, it's cataract. So um or boarding school, girl. But if she on them, she on the narcotic, then I mean, I don't want to assume, but when you say somebody, you found somebody in a crack bin or the sea house, you know that means something. Sometimes that can mean because you just over there because that particular person's over there, or it could mean that they, crack, or they might be dealing. They could be dealing or using or dealing. Okay. You did how you you did how bad did it end up? Nancy, are you for real? She is telling the internet that she found a 13-year-old daughter in a trap house. That's what Nancy said. When I was 13, I don't think I acted like this. Let me tell you something. Shoot, I was when I was 13, it was like say no to drugs. I was wearing that drug dirt shirt. I'm not trying to be funny. Was it a dirt shirt? Was that with my children? I might be lying, y'all. That might have been with my children. Dirt shirt for drugs and say the no. It was something that we was wearing. We was wearing rocking something. And I'm telling you that's when the bass head started. All that conscious music was popping during that time. They was talking about stay away bass head and all this other type of stuff. Flavor Flav was talking about don't do drugs, and he was straight up cracking. Sorry, I shouldn't use that language. But because I might have somebody that's recovered, or maybe they're about to recover, so I shouldn't say that. But nevertheless, they was doing the narcotic. You know what I mean? So, man, when I was coming up, we was like, we did not shine the light on the people that use drugs. We would stay away from them. We would walk across the street on the other side. I'm telling you. Hit the like button. Shoot, I love my fur babies. I know most of y'all do love them fur babies. I'm trying to tell you, there's nothing wrong with that. That's all right. Other little girl has issues. I have no suggestions. I don't understand why some children are just troubled at such a young age. Yeah, I have a few suggestions. Is it a money grab? She don't work. I don't think she gets child support for the oldest daughter. Just 2 daughters and her son. Okay. Yeah, she definitely has some issues. This is probably worse. Yes. I don't read all of it. I just summarize issues. Okay. I watch old comedy videos, old comedy movies when I want to laugh. Yeah, it's necessary. My son eventually ended up in juvenile detention. I couldn't take responsibility for a child who refused to listen to me. I mean, what can you do? I mean, you can't force them to shoot because otherwise they're gonna be a prisoner. But you make a homeschool them, put them, tie them to. I ain't gonna suggest that. Okay.
Can I know who the soul snake is?
Oh, okay.
Can I watch the video?
Because just don't talk so fast. You acting like mommy.
Soul snake.
Okay, soul snake. Okay, gotcha.
It is a part of the ops.
Oh, it's a part of the ops. Okay, what
Yes.
Is that an army game?
No.
Okay.
So the snake is always by himself.
What kind of game is that?
But he's with a gang.
Okay, gotcha. Is he supposed to be with the gang? Do we do games? So you gonna play a game? A gang? What are you shaking your head for? Is that okay?
Which is I'm almost done completing the quest.
Did your daddy say that's okay?
So snake.
Yes.
So snake.
Yeah, I don't know.
He didn't even tell me nothing.
Did he say you can download that? I'm just asking. I'm not saying anything.
Mommy, it isn't. I'm talking about on Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite. Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, cool. All right, just asking. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't want to be like, go back in your room. I didn't want to do that. We don't do that around here. I know I'm live, but if he come in here and talk to me, I do talk back. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I definitely understand some children need that, right? Tough love is hard, but sometimes the only way. It sure is. I'm trying to tell you. It's sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's the way my parents were thinking of sending me to Nigeria. Oh, but I don't think it will work because it would be hard for me to adjust. Girl, shoot, we might get to Nigeria and that might, you might go to Nigeria. It might be cool. Girl, please, you better go to Nigeria, girl. I'm gonna go to Nigeria. Let me have been acting out when I was 18, and my parents told me they was gonna send me to Nigeria, to an African area. Boy, send me there. Shoot, yeah, yeah, she refused to do it. She knows her subscribers are going to call her a bad mom. This is her only income. They don't want to work. Mm-mm. All right, y'all, we're going to watch more of this video, y'all. I'm going to read some of these comments. Good Lord, I'm getting some of these texts. Who is this texting me? Hold on, y'all been on her live, but it's okay. I hope y'all don't mind the marathon. I'm sorry. Well, we might as well say this is a marathon. I know this is maybe too much sometimes, but it's what it is.
Right down the street, puppies had puppies. They gave you a puppy. You fed it till it died. Okay? Who is it? Okay. Oh, thank you. Girl, I'm so messed up in the head. I thought they said ACS. They said UPS. Girl, I was about to say, I thought you was coming a different day. The kids ain't here. Let's go get them. My life kid. You see that right there? I ordered the table off Amazon and I ordered the couch off Shein. Shh, shh, shh. We'll see if it's a hit or miss. Let's not judge
For
me.
some of y'all that want to run, try to, some of these supporters that support my Jazzy life and all the rest of these crazy mommies. Don't be coming up in here talking about why am I talking to my son, because he's a 8-year old and he did all of his homework and he's a good little kid that's making straight A's. And today is Friday and he getting a little break. And at some point in time, I'm going to give him some more work to do that I have assigned him. But he's done all of his homework. So don't come up in here he's talking crazy. My son does talk. He's an 8-year old. He talks really fast. And sometimes we have to slow him down like you should so you can understand them like we're supposed to. He reads on a third grade level. Math, yeah, he do okay. He do good enough. He's passing. He's making A in math, okay? But it's average in math. Let me just keep it real, okay? So don't come over here talking because my son is handsome. He can read. He can write. He's a good kid, okay? And sometimes we let him get a break around here. This is something he like to do. He's passionate about. He like to play the game. His room is clean. Okay. He did all of his homework. He didn't had all of his classes today. He is relaxing.
Don't judge me right now. It was cheaper than the furniture store. Thousands cheaper. So we'll put that together when we get a chance. But Princess, it's just a table bookie. Friday.
Okay, so she getting her a new table. Okay.
January the 26th. Today is rough. Yesterday, as y'all seen, I got a call to pick Michaela up from school. Michaela got suspended. The whole spill I gave you guys yesterday. This morning, waking the kids up for school, noticing Michaela's laggy. Waking her up, getting the kids ready, waking her up. By the time Michaela gets up to get out of here, she's going to the suspension school, which is really far away. Long story short, I'm not stupid. I think I've been around this little whirlwind with her enough times to know when she's being sneaky. My brain cells start to work. Okay, Michaela, you going to school? Kaisha's going to take you. Since you're going to school, Kaisha's taking you. Michaela goes into full blown tantrum mode. Yelling, kicking, screaming, crying, insanity. I called the ACS worker, no answer. Called her cell, called her office, No answer. I called the police. They said they'll be there shortly. There's nothing no one can do about it. But what else am I to do? She's bugging out. As I am waiting, Michaela leaves. Michaela ups and she runs out the door. What can I do? Chase her? Y'all want me to chase her, pull her by her hair, drag her so people on the streets could see me? Somebody call the police on me. I end up losing all my children. Called the police again, let them know she left. Called the school. I waited 45 minutes. Wait, how long my sister was here? Because my sister came too. My sister came here. She actually just left. Way longer than 45 minutes before I called the school. The suspension school, Michaela never showed up. Anyone want to take a lucky guess where they think Michaela is at right now? Don't worry.
Oh Lord. Here she get ready to tell us, y'all. Oh child. Oh my goodness. Dawn. Was that you? Not Dawn. Not Dawn. Who said that? Child. Mm, mm, mm. Honey, baby child. That is ridiculous. That this little girl is doing too dang on much. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this charger for this computer. Hold on.
I'll wait. So I'm waiting for the police to get here so I can make my missing person report because this is what I was told to do every time she run away to report. I am exhausted. I am so tired. I'm becoming tired. Called the police again, let them know she left. Called the school. I waited 45 minutes. Wait, how long my sister was here? Because my sister came too. My sister came here. She actually just left. Way longer than 45 minutes before I called the school. The suspension school, Michaela never showed up. Anyone want to take a lucky guess where they think Michaela is at right now? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Okay, wait a minute.
Her
Y'all.
office, no answer.
Wait a minute, y'all. I gotta go back just a little bit. Be patient with me.
Y'all want me to chase her, pull her by her hair, drag her so people on the streets could see me? Somebody call the police on me. I end up losing all my children. Called the police again, let them know she left. Called the school. I waited 45 minutes. Wait, how long my sister was here? Because my sister came too. My sister came here. She actually just left. Way longer than 45 minutes before I called the school. The suspension school, Michaela never showed up. Anyone want to take a lucky guess where they think Michaela is at right now? Don't worry, I'll wait. So I'm waiting for the police to get here so I can make my missing person report because this is what I was told to do every time she run away to report. I am exhausted. I am so tired. I'm becoming more and more numb as the days go by. I could understand if it came from like a triggering space, but Michaela can be doing absolutely fine. So okay, like mentally fit. Do you know Michaela had such a good night last night? She came in and she said, Mommy, can you buy me some hair to fix the front of my hair because my hair is coming out in the front? Jasmine would have said, of course, baby, let me get the hair for you right now. But being that you've done so much, I simply told her, Michaela, do you think you deserve for me to buy hair for you to get your hair done? If you want, I can fix it, but I'm not going to purchase.
I mean, Jasmine, dear, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you serious?
The hair. She didn't even take it back. She got in the bed. She laid with me. I said, this is the perfect time for me to have a conversation with her. I said, Michaela, I've been noticing around the house you being sneaky. You sneak in the iPads, you sneak in the devices. I see what you're doing. She said, nice and calm. She was honest with me. She said, Mommy, I can't control myself. I can't help it. I'm not trying to be bad and not listen to you, but I can't help it. It's something about the device that I just need to get on it.
Oh my God. I don't know, y'all. She that's and remember I told you she was a Taurus. That's definitely a Taurus conversation. That is crazy. Ooh, social media. I'm telling you, social media has its good points and bad points. And I'm telling you, we looking at the bad points, y'all. I believe, yeah, definitely waste of time. Nancy spilled the tea. I don't have Instagram. Yep, they're trying to do the Romeo and Juliet. I said that earlier. I don't have a IG. Have had it since Dr. A with the bifocals. You look down and your eyes are not your head. I keep doing that though, Amelia. My niece, the pharmacist, and her brother, who is in college and the scholarship, were both homeschooled. Shoot, I wish I had been homeschooled for real. Juvenile detention. My mother was a school teacher, y'all. Keep that in mind. Juvenile detention was the only way that I could save him. Now he's 33 years old and he is at his best, girl. That's what I'm talking about. He learned that being confined was not for him, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that certainly was a good lesson for him if he learned it. I'm glad he didn't become institutionalized. That's beautiful. I'm glad that he became productive. I mean, different things take with different children. A hard head, what they say, hard head make a soft behind. Chula, she got done with on IG. Jazz, the female cop, went to the address. It's a, uh, uh you know, trap house. I was trying to think of a word to say for the C word. She avoided the questioning where she at now. Right. Same. I was trying to also yesterday. I didn't want anyone to mess with me at all. Honestly, this is nuts. It is. Wow. I mean, wake up. My bad. It's hard when other adults aid your child in their bad behaviors. Girl, exactly. And that's crazy. Especially if it was a family member, that'd be even worse. If like the family member told them to act up, you know what I mean? So wow, so the mom is turning her daughter out. That's what it sounds like to me. And see, to me, I noticed that uh people that's into that kind of stuff, right, they want other people to be on the same thing that they own. Have you noticed that? Yeah, it is very hard. My parents don't care as much what I do. Yeah, I don't believe that. You serious? Honestly, or give me as much consequences. I have never been grounded, really. Well, girl, maybe they only had my devices taken away. Girl, shoot, that's still grounding. Girl, that's still in trouble. Girl, that's the way that they might know. Because sometimes parents, see, you don't know what your grandparents was like. Maybe they was really hard on them, and so they didn't want to be hard on their children. That's how it be sometimes. You know what I mean? If somebody sending me an IG, speaking of IG, somebody might be sending me an IG. No problem. I have to make an appointment to get those herbs. Yes. Okay, let's uh continue. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I got okay. All right. All right, let's deal. Let's deal real. Okay. They told her to get her tested for D STDs and pregnancy. She needs to go to Job Corps. Girl, I said that. No, I said that about the kids' children. Yeah, she need to go to job. But you can You can't. I don't think you can be 13 to get into Job Corps. Can you? Let me look. Let me tell y'all. I'll tell y'all in a second. Job Corps. Corps. Center. Y'all, we know why are we always doing these long lives? I keep telling my husband that we're not gonna do all these long lives, and I keep sitting on here. You can't get into. I thought so. You can't get into Job Corps. You have to unless you 16 through 24. See, she's not even old enough to go to Job Corps, y'all. Okay. So in 2022, you got your computer taken in September. Okay. And it's been a couple of years. Okay. And you never really used it. And your dad was asking. And your dad was asking about it. And I told him that it's there in their room, and I don't have it. Okay. Can you move through water just like emotions? You can move through water just like emotions because my room was a mess. But I mean, I try to do better as of now. Yeah, I mean, I do take shower. It helps. You do take showers. It helps. Good. I have been watching Skate Life. Yeah, me too. And all the young women should learn to skate. Girl, that looks so fun. I used to skate back in the day, but I used to fall. I'm clumsy, and I'm too old right now to be doing it. I like bowling. That's kind of more my thing. I like bowling and I like playing basketball. You like just shooting, not necessarily playing, but just shooting. People are having fun, exercise, dance. I like dancing too. I like to ballet dance and tap dance. But here's the problem, though. I don't. Is it? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think it's cool? Do y'all think tap dancing is a? He's just really talking to himself. Yeah, he's talking to himself. Don't worry about it. He's talking to the computer. I mean, not the computer, the screen. But do y'all think it's coonerish to tap dance? I love tap dancing. That's a whole nother conversation. People are having fun, exercising and dancing. You don't have to deal with drunks or with drugs. Yeah, with the narcotic. I definitely need to after working out. Right, I'm telling you, it helps to reduce your stress. Yes, definitely a need. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to skate, but it will be fun, a fun activity. Yeah, it's fun. I don't want to, I don't talk to. You're right, and the D is bad. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Oh, other mom, right? It's definitely a lot going on with this mom. It sure is. Seems like the mom has full control over her daughter. The other mom has full control over her daughter. It seems like it, doesn't it? Jazz is very weak with all this. She sure is. Please Please like the video, please. Yeah, she's very weak. Hit the like button. Yes. No way. I would have a lady under the jail. I would too. She'll be going right to jail. I'll be testifying for her. It'll just be my life. If that's the case, if she gonna come after me, then it's just time to go. But I'm definitely gonna go saving my child. I tell you that. You can call me Moon or Moonlight for safety purpose. For safety personally. Okay. All right, no problem. We got you. Amelia, I would too. I think it's too late. You think it's too late too? She yeah, she should have definitely put her foot down. I would have a preferred CPS versus the police. I mean the chief of police, right, coming to my house every week. Yeah, that's a little. I don't. Yeah, the CPS is a little bit more friendly, but shoot, it's they kind of go hand in hand. Though, to be honest with you, Don, they kind of go hand in hand. It feels like it. I mean, the police can be scary at times and hard to deal with, and so you don't want. Yeah, but yeah, you're right about that. Now, if I was in St. Louis, it'd probably be CPS. I see what you're talking about. I had to think about that. Yeah, CPS would be Certainly better. Dr. A, I'm glad you called. I'm glad I called live. I fell asleep listening last night. LOL. Going to start dinner. I will be in the boom boom room for a bit. That's okay, Miss Michelle. It's never too late. Okay. Since the dad don't want her, right? I would put her in a group home for girls. By the end of the year, she will be pregnant. Yeah, sound like she might already be. You understand, Nancy? Yeah, that is crazy. Shh. It's 30-ish. Okay. Oh, y'all gonna try to spell it. Kaisha. Listen, I ain't mad at you. Thank you. Listen, thank you. Okay, let's continue. She has to be older than 31. Shoot, I ain't mad at you. I don't think the little girl is on something. See, yes. Chula. Mama's trying to imp her out. From the street for street pharmaceuticals. There's a reason why why she wants Michaela around. Yeah, or she might be having her sell, as an employee, as an employee of the pharmaceutical company. You know what I mean? She might be having her as a lookout or popping it off too. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like her son definitely do. It sounds like to me that that's just my opinion, allegedly. Chula, I don't think she's on blanks either. I think she's just mentally unstable. Kaisha is a social worker, and she probably don't want to give Jasmine information because Jasmine talks too much. Yeah, she does talk too much. Why does that boy's mom want her around? She has a full house. Very weird, Chula. I might, let's be honest, I guess. Controlling young girls like supports her habit. That lady may be grooming her. She doing something, right? Can we all agree on that? If it's grooming for, allowing her to be out there for street, as a, lost intern out, you know what I mean? Or, and I'm not joking, I just didn't want to say it. You know what I mean? Or it could be like you said, a look. It could be one or three things. Like, she could be a lookout for them for when they do their crime. She could be using her as a mule or having her slang slang and stuff. Or she could have her lost and turned out. You know what I mean? It could be any one of those. I don't think she's on something either, but crack house. Shoot, I didn't mean to say that. The trap house. That's what I'm trying to say. To be found at is serious, right? Yeah, that is definitely with the boy. Yeah, and that ain't your man. He don't care about you. What boy? I don't care if he is little. What little boy would have his little girlfriend at a spot like that? When she was on IG, Jazz and the female cop went to the address, found out it was a trap house, and she refused to leave. Only she left, the cop said her mom will get arrested. Dang! So they was gonna straight arrest. She was gonna arrest her own mama or the boy's mama. Can you tell me that, Nancy? Is it what did they say she was gonna arrest the boy's mama or her mama? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Dang. I can't see me. Can y'all hear me? Let me type it in. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello, 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 hello. You can be a friend to your child, but your job is to be a parent first, right? I had to go as far as getting restraining orders to keep him away from his friend's home. I couldn't prove it, but he's enjoying his time. Nancy, that's crazy. Right. I believe that she was sleeping with the child and buying alcohol for him. Mm, mm, mm. And our hands are tied, tied sometimes. Yep. I'm afraid that she keep putting these videos out, CPS or someone else, right? By going to take those kids, them kids, yep, they will. She keep putting these videos out. Everything her daughter doing exactly, all because of her daughter. Well, Don, you did the right thing. She sure did exactly. Nancy, I definitely see your point. What is ACS worker? That's like a CPS. That's like a CPS worker or a social worker, right? Is that what they are? I don't know because they call whatever. That's a totally different name than what we use here. Um, Michaela needs a father. She needs a, what is that? Tight. Yeah, she definitely needs to tighten the circle around her whereabouts. Yeah, she definitely needs to know. She needs to get one of those GPSs on her. And night she needs to go off once. But she is 5 steps away from the door. Exactly. That's why she sit by the door, y'all. That's why she sleeps in the living room so she can get out. That's exactly why she sleep in that living room, y'all. I would be a mess. Cause this is just right. I will knock on the door and ask for her. Yeah, it's definitely a mess. The child's crying out for help. She sure is. I wish somebody listened. Pine, when you Google for New York, is a child's service for kids. Okay, got it. Thanks, Nancy. Miss Michelle, I would too. As my child run away and go missing, I honestly they would definitely drive me crazy. I would petition the courts to help me with this child at this point. You're right, because she can get arrested. If this child keeps showing out like that, she can get arrested. She doesn't deserve to be honest. No, she doesn't. Michaela definitely needs to be locked in a cage. Ooh, pine. She definitely need to be somewhere. She need to be somewhere. They need to put her somewhere where she can't, where she got to deal with herself. They might need to put her in a mental hospital or something if it's that bad. Can y'all hear me?
Remember, I told y'all fair is fair, and I said how I didn't want her to feel attacked. So we all will be putting up our phones at 9 o'clock. Look what I did, because I'm trying. Which is a charging dock that I got, is directly next to my bed. I took everyone's phone last night. I put it on there. Remind you, Michaela don't have a phone. She doesn't have no devices. But I wanted to show her that she's not being picked on. So everybody got their phones taken away. I charged.
Here we go. Trying to punish everybody because of her. Can y'all hear me? How you doing, Marina? Wow, you preparing for a 7-day cruise? Okay. In regards to this video, structure in and outside of the home is a must and not a choice, right? That's not honest. What the, that let's say teenager manipulate them. What, right? Who does that? Yeah, who does let a teenager manipulate them? She needs to go to a scared straight program. Yes, she does. Hope you enjoy your cruise. Can y'all hear me? I don't think I feel like I don't have it on mute. I gotta get all the way down here. You right. I could be grounded because of my head. Right. At 13, a group home or foster care. Woo! Now that's deep. And she that'll scare her straight. You hear me? I don't think that would work for me. But see, you're not doing all this stuff. I would rather have my child confined and be able to sleep peacefully than not know where they are or who they're with. I would never give up on my child either. I feel like there's a part of the story missing. Of course, there always is. I mean, she can't tell us everything, y'all. Yes, y'all can hear me. Okay, I swear I don't see my mouth moving. Maybe because it's so small. Now I had to make one area small and one area big. She has never been found. Oh my God, what did they say? Because there's a recent missing case of a girl named Deuce Maria Alcaraz, right? Who went missing in the Bridgeton, New Jersey, and she went missing. And then she went missing from the park as of today, and she has never been found. Oh my goodness. And she had been taken from the park and adopted. Right. The mother left her 3 and 5-year-old in the park alone. What? Now I don't want to say what I want to say. I don't want to say that. I'm not gonna say that. I was in the kitchen, I hear you. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. I want to make sure. Because I don't see like I said, the little thing that went down. Okay, y'all, let's continue. Shoo.
Everybody phone. I even put my own phone down. If y'all can go back and check my social media, I wasn't online. So, see, trying. Michaela
You know why
is not going to stop.
That I have it.
Michaela is too far gone with this little boy. Do you hear me?
Michaela
Michaela had a plan this morning. Her plan was to leave with the boy. So as I was waking her up, the reason why she was giving me a hard time, I guess, because this is a plan her and the little boy put together. Now, I don't know if they was going to go to school together, being that they're in the same suspension school, or if they was planning on ditching school together. I don't know what their plan was, but it was a plan. I am so tired. I am taking every avenue I can think of. When I went up to the school yesterday, you know what they told me?
What, girl?
I spoke to the one person there that Michaela's the most comfortable talking to. She told me, Jasmine, I have a 12-year-old daughter. If I was in your shoes, I would lose it. But as somebody speaking to your daughter, this is what she told me. Even though I feel like it's not appropriate age, I think that they're meant to be. She says, they really balance each other out.
What the? So you allowed her to say that? See, you need to get another police off for her. You need to get a police on her. You need to go to her supervisor. Hold on. We're going to rehear this, okay? Okay, let's try it again. One more time, y'all.
Because this is a plan her and the little boy put together. Now, I don't know if they was going to go to school together, being that they're in the same suspension school, or if they was planning on ditching school together. I don't know what their plan was, but it was a plan. I am so tired. I am taking every avenue I can think of. When I went up to the school yesterday, you know what they told me? I spoke to the one person there that Michaela's the most comfortable talking to. She told me, Jasmine, I have a 12-year-old daughter.
Okay, so somebody at the school, so maybe a teacher or some type of a staff member. Okay, so this is what's letting God is trying to tell you something. Let me tell you what God's trying to tell you a little bit. I'm gonna tell you a little bit. Moses, move out of New York. Get away from this people. Moses, take that child out of that school. Moses. Okay. Yeah, shoot, I need to be off here. I'm gonna be off here. I'm trying to speed this up. Y'all got me on here. I mean, it's not like when I get off of here, I ain't gonna be doing nothing anyway, because he gonna be in there with that game. It's not like he gonna talk to me.
If I was in your shoes, I would lose it. But as somebody speaking to your daughter, this is what she told me. Even though I feel like it's not appropriate age, I think that they're meant to be.
You're crazy. And you let them say that?
They really balance each other out.
She's only 13, and you allow this adult to tell you that this got to be a kid. This can't be no adult telling you that. You think this is okay? Are you out your mind that you allow this woman or person to sit up here and tell you that? How in the Sam Dickens would this be okay in any form of life, right? This not like the girl is 18. It's not like she's not even 17. If she was 17, I could probably see it a little bit better, right? Because it's a lot of states, majority of states that we know of, 17 is a legal age. You know what I mean? To some states are legal age to consent to to get it on. You know what I mean? But for that 13-year-old, this is not okay. This has never been okay. This is not okay. This is not mommy approve of. This is not it. This is not a comfortable situation, and I would not have it. I'm not having it. You hear me? That this is not okay. That when have they been together, and you have to go pick up your child at a pharmaceutical house. And so if it is a pharmaceutical house, well, I guess they can't bust in that house, that particular police can't bust in the house without a search warrant. But I tell you what, why wouldn't they go to the why would the police supervisor, why wouldn't the police go to her supervisor and say, hey, we got a possible household that's selling, the narcotic or whatever? Does that make sense?
You mean they're balancing? You mean so if they was balancing each other out and y'all entertaining these little 13-year-old shenanigans, why am I here right now? Balancing each other out? Let me tell you something. Read the report. This is the report I got. Here is the paper that I got from the school. This is how they gave it to me because they blacked out the Big Bad Wolf's information. Let's hope when they gave the Big Bad Wolf her report that my information was blacked out. I highly doubt it. But, she's the Big Bad Wolf. So Jasmine's not allowed to know anything about her. Here is the incident report. And it says,
okay, before she gets started, y'all, can I ask y'all a question? Do you think that this is okay for her to share this? Or do you think she's just making record? I know she's trying to make money. We obviously know that. But do you think it's necessary to make record of this so she can have proof? I mean, she got the paper, so why does she need record proof of this? She don't have to tell people. Why can't they do a wellness check for a 13-year-old? I can't believe the police still haven't found that person Deuce or her abductor. It is sad. It is sad to leave your kids in the park alone, especially 3 and 5. Now that's just the dumbest. That's dumb. I've never heard that. University meals are real. How can she allow her to say that? Right. Honestly, missing case has me very concerned, and people are suspicious of her and her family. I would be too. I mean, I'm being honest with you. Whoever told Jasmine that needs to be investigated? Right. No, ma'am. I want to see where you got a degree from. Right. And your grades. Exactly. I want to see. I want to meet your daughter. I want to see how you discipline your daughter, because apparently you your daughter's friend too. Okay. Did I miss any? Okay, I think I read all that. Okay, let's continue. How you doing, Grape Jelly? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Happy New Year to you. All right.
they even blacked out his last name because, Jasmine shouldn't know those things. Student Michaela Canton took snacks from student Jay and gave them to a student that he does not get along with. Jay went to retrieve his snacks and Michaela grabbed him. Jay slammed Michaela's back on the wall. Michaela punched Jay in the face and slammed him on the table. Michaela was on top of Jay, punching him. Jay began to punch Michaela.
Okay, so right there, they have an abuse. They got like a Bobby Whitney. Well, I don't know if Bobby and Whitney was hitting. I mean, just a stereotype of what they said. Bobby Whitney. No, excuse me, Krishan and Blueface relationship. I should say that more or less, because I never really heard Bobby punching her. Maybe a couple. I mean, not that I'm justifying it, but you know what I mean. In these days and times, it's Blueface and Krishan. How is this okay? They should both be locked up. They should both be in some.
And staff broke up
They need to be in somebody's situation, scared straight program, and they need to take some counseling for keeping their hands to themselves.
the fight.
Because she sound just as.
That sounds like a nigga I was messing with back when I was about 22 years old. Sounds about toxic to me. You're 13. Y'all are kids. Y'all are babies. What the fuck? What about this sounds okay? What?
Apparently, their mother think it's okay. She done this. These little young ones done seen somebody fighting. They seen somebody doing this. So have they? Was this on social media? They saw Krishan and Blueface, or was it you and Kaisha, or was it the mother and her friends?
Where are you learning this? So, because y'all love to attack me and call me the bad parent, and y'all love to tell me everything Michaela is doing is learned behavior. Oh my God, if you see the slew of emails I got, you're a horrible mom, you're a shitty parent, you're a terrible person. She's learning this bad behavior from you. It's because you're a lesbian. It's because you got multiple baby daddies. It's because you live in a 2-bedroom apartment. You're so shitty. All of this. If it's learned behavior, who is she learning it from? Because bitch, you got one time to raise your voice at me. One time, and I'm going to call 911. Hello? Come get her. She's abusive. I don't play that. I'm not playing with you.
Okay.
Please don't.
So you and Kaisha wasn't like that. Okay. That's what you said. I got to take your word for it because I ain't seen it.
Throughout the duration that y'all been here, y'all know I'm not tolerating nobody abuse. Are you dumb or are you dumb? First of all, if I think you're yelling if your actions show that you're about to flinch at me, the next call your family will get from you is please hold. Go ahead. You have a collect call from Sing Sing Correctional Facility. You will not play with me like that.
She know how to do that well, don't she?
So where's she getting it from? Toxic? Yeah, we don't have the typical household, but do you know how hard we work to show Michaela is love? The other day, we didn't want Michaela to feel so attacked. She was actually doing good. Did we reward the behavior? Oh, they said that we had to acknowledge it. So Kaisha, not only me and Kaisha took her lunch up there, but Kaisha took her to it was Starbucks in the morning before school. We do random visits. We congratulate her on doing good. And when Michaela gets this positive affirmation from me, she gets overly excited. She's like, look, mommy, I'm doing this good and I'm doing that good and I'm doing this good and I'm doing that. And I'm like, great job, Michaela. Great job. And then it's just unprompted. Like it comes from left field. It's just like she wakes up and she says, I want to run away today. Hey, is it like, what happens? And then everybody's telling me she needs to get away from the boy, Jasmine. The boy is what she needs to get away from. I've made the executive decision that if you cannot do me, you're going to have to do your dad. Oh, no, I'm not. I don't want to go to my dad's house. I'm good to you. You don't want to stay with me. You don't want to go to your father. Where would you like to go? You keep saying you want to go live with this lady. You told the ACS worker that she has a room for you there. Who is this mysterious woman? Whoa, miss, if you're watching, can you please come and contact me? So, because if you want to sign a paper, because I will give her to you at this point. If you want her, you can have her. Because I am exhausted, bro. She's draining me. Like, it's every other day, and it's so draining. And one thing I stand on, and I don't care what nobody say, I don't care what you tell me, I'm not making my home, I'm not doing it. I'm not making my home uncomfortable for this little girl.
Woman, if you don't leave this little girl alone, she don't mean, this mother do not mean that. Do not listen to her about trying to get rid of her and taking her over to that boy house. She's not trying to do what Cheryl did with Jasmine. That's not what she doing here. She don't mean that. She just talking out the side of her neck. She just frustrated and she's saying whatever. Michaela, don't you listen to your mama right now. Your mama is hurt. She's upset. She's in pain, and you causing your mama pain. Okay? You causing your whole entire family pain, and you need to get your butt home. Leave this little boy alone. Leave this woman alone. These people don't have no love for you. You understand me?
My energy will always be on 10 in my house. My kids will always leave with a smile. I will always love on my children. We always gonna have smiles on our faces. I'm not letting this one little girl spoil it for my whole house. I am not, and I refuse. So anytime y'all see me on Instagram, lit vibes, guess what? Me and my other kids, just like last night. Okay, I took the devices. I took Faith laptop because Faith ended up getting in trouble in school. She had a test on her laptop. Michaela stole her laptop the night before while everybody was asleep to talk to the little boy. So when Faith went to school, her laptop was dead. She ended up not being able to do her test. Now you affected my other kids. So I took all the devices last night and I put them up. Me, Alyssa Carter, y'all see the video soon. We was putting together stuff in the living room. We put together a new table. We trying to get the living room together. We had our jams flowing, dancing, playing, having a great old good time. She came out here, looked at us. She looked like she wanted to join us, rolled the eyes, went back in the room. We kept vibing, kept partying, kept dancing, kept singing, kept clean. You're not killing us. Why would I allow this one little girl to ruin my whole household? If you want to live in misery, you ruin your own ass life. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, I am becoming more and more numb. Baby, it ain't never took me this long to call the police. Usually I'm on the phone with them right away. I waited a while this time. I'm tired. I am tired. And actually, they kind of tired because they ain't get here yet. And when they get here, what's going to happen? Same song, same dance. Let me tell y'all, if y'all want to know anything about a runaway, just ask me at this point. And guess what? I said it. ACS, they're not here to help you.
No,
They're not.
They're not.
They're not your friend. They don't want to.
They are not your friend. You are right about that. Finally, you saying something that's right.
Help you. They don't give a. They don't
Right.
care.
They don't. They sure don't.
They don't care. You know what that lady keep telling me? This is your child. You deal. Period. But I bet you if I knocked upside her head and she was bleeding, leaking, they'd be ready to remove all these kids from my house. They don't care. And they probably wouldn't. They'd probably put me in anger management classes and tell me to get it together. They don't care. The police, they don't care. You know when somebody care? When there's a dead body that shows
That's
up.
True.
You know when Michaela gonna care? When she gets herself into a situation she cannot get out of. That's when she gonna care. That's when she gonna care. When something is itching and burning, that's when she gonna care. When the world shows her that it don't love her, and your mama's the only one who did. But let's pray to God.
But she might need to, though. I mean, what else can you do besides move? Are you gonna move? Yeah, she definitely out of control. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it is really bad. What you say? Yeah, it's dumb. The mother comes off depressed, you said? All this about Michaela need to be left off of social media. Yes, ma'am. Number one. Number two, this is exploiting this child's bad side, making her be a repeat offender. Yeah. Number three, a real mother would not keep this personal. I need to go back to the kitchen. My head hurts. Girl, mine does too. You ain't lying about that. For sure. I'm trying to wait for my husband to get home because y'all know I'm going to take me a bit of a 5-minute nap.
Y'all know, I know this is horrible what I'm about to say, but let's pray to God I'll be there to care. Will I love you? I will love you forever. You're making me numb.
You don't mean this. You do not mean that you don't cry because you cry. Stop. You shut your mouth up. You stop saying this. Don't you dare get on this platform and say this to this child. You be quiet. This girl is, you just be quiet. Don't you do this. I understand you frustrated. I understand you mad. I understand this little girl done put you through some changes. I understand that, but it's not okay for you to say what you're saying, okay? But I understand your frustration. Just say this in private. Don't say it on the internet. And for God's sake, why are you putting this on the internet? I know we watching, and I know some of y'all gonna come here, but you watching it, but you watching it. Yes, I'm watching it. She put it on her, okay?
Bro, because I'm human. So my give a fuck is about here right now. It was up here, but it's about here. I cannot fight for anybody who don't want to fight for themselves. This is now your second.
She's 13. She does not understand. I promise you, she don't get it. Like, she do not get it. She's only 13.
suspension on your record. What, and if everybody want to call me a horrible mother, what about my other kids? I got straight A students
I didn't call you a horrible mother. I'm just telling you that you can't be their friends. That's what we're telling you over here. And we're telling you that the way that you're handling this situation is horrible. And it's really bad for this little girl's mental health. And it's bad for the other children in the household's mental health. And it's even includingly bad for your mental health.
up in here. I was trying to record yesterday when I was at their school to do they parent teacher night. Perfect grades, perfect kids, respectful, loving. The kid, all kids is kids. They probably curse behind my back, bitch. They curse in my face. They be letting it out. It be slipping. Every kid got the little sass back. Every kid gonna push your button.
We wouldn't do that. That's the problem right there. You think you letting them express themselves in a way that is disrespectful.
And but if I'm such a horrible mom, why ain't all my children? They should all be shitty. And I still stand on Michaela has a wonderful heart. The little girl is such a baby. She crawls up next to me. Every little thing, mommy, mommy, mommy. She needs my help for every. I clean Michaela ears in the morning. I wash her face before school.
But yet she got a hot booty. So you doing all that, but yet she out here in the streets with this little boy.
I apply lip gloss to her lips. I grease her face every day. But I make sure my baby got panties, bras. I make sure they're clean. I make sure she has pads. I smell under her underarms before she leaves. I smell her breath before she leaves. This is a baby. A baby.
Yeah, she's a baby, yeah.
Why you want to be so grown over a little boy? I don't understand. This pissy box is... This is someone else's child, Jazzy. Father God, let's make it through this weekend. Friend, I don't know what you're facing or what you're going through right now, but I promise you it will get better. I don't know where your heart is at when you're watching this video. I don't know if you're at work. I don't know if you're at home. I don't know if you're in a car on a break. I don't know if you're overwhelmed. I don't know how you're feeling. But I promise you, just let it be a moment. Let it be a moment and continue. And I'm not talking to talk because it sounds good. I promise to always live through what I tell you. The next vlog you see will be me with my children, whether Michaela is there or not. When these police come knock on this door and I make this report, whether they find her or they do not, whether this mom allows her to come, I don't know. Some detectives go in and grab her up. Some of them just say, hey, the mother didn't open the door. She's there. She's there. We will have a blast this weekend. We have something planned tomorrow for the kids, which is Saturday. Sunday is my baby birthday. She turned 12 years old. She's so tiny, right? She don't look like a 12 years old. That's my little Faithy. My baby gonna be 12. She's gonna have a blast. This weekend will be loads of fun, smiles, and giggles.
Man, wow.
And whether Michaela wants to participate or she's here to participate and smile and feel the love, she can always receive it from us. And if she doesn't, I'm okay with that too. It won't stop this show. But I will tell you, friend, no matter what you're going through, life has to continue. So I want you to get up. We let it out. We had our moment. Look at me, bitch. I got on a halter top.
What is up with y'all calling? Y'all in this B word. Good Lord. Can you just say, look at all my subscribers and all the ones that support me kind of thing?
Stomach spilling over my
head.
I
don't want to be called the same thing you call your daughter, man.
So low to the flow. This ain't even an outfit. Where am I even going with this? I'm morbidly obese.
I do not know where you're going with this. I don't even know why you would put that on.
Am I going outside? It's about
that's irrelevant though.
Degrees outside and raining. You think this is a fit, but it's okay.
But you need to be covered up though, because it's cold outside.
Because we're going to get through the day and we're going to smile. We're going to be okay. Because guess what? We still got to pay our bills. We still got to pay our rent. We still got to go to work. We still got to deal with that nigga. Well, you ain't got to, but we talk about that later. We'll get through this. I see y'all tomorrow, family. Maybe not tomorrow. Probably see you Sunday, but you get it.
Oh, shit. Woo. That was a lot, y'all. That done took me right to sleep, boy. My energy is like, woo. How you doing, Kimberly? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. All right, y'all. Woo! I gotta get off of her. I done been on her way too long, and my son in there just playing a game. I heard him jumping up and down. He is excited. I gotta get off of her and spend a little time with him and let him back on the game in a minute. I gotta do my thing. Okay, y'all. Been on her for 3 hours, and it's been way too long since I sat on her. We did basically a little marathon again. Yeah, the police definitely don't care. Right, until you commit a crime. Yep. All you can say is tough love. I would let her behavior. I wouldn't let her behavior run my house. I wouldn't either. Mm-mm. She wouldn't. Her behavior would definitely not have a hold on my house. Right. I definitely agree with her. Okay. Her behavior wouldn't run my house. It wouldn't have a hold on my house. She would not be running. We would not be walking around on icicles for her. We would not be walking around in circles. We would not be playing no games with her. We would basically, she would have to go with her daddy. I wouldn't care what she said. I'd be like, no, you're going with your daddy. And I don't care what you say. I wouldn't even tell her. I would, he would come there and get her and put her in that car. And that'd be that. Or I'd be like, yeah, we could ready to go visit this little boy. And I would go put her in that little girls' home. She would go somewhere. I had on little people. I don't know if y'all seen it. I seen this one program, and this was a lot though. They came and got that child. They came and got some of them children. Them children get to acting a fool, but they do that in these cults. But I don't know. Maybe she need to go and get her, put her in a. I don't know. It's just I don't want to say that. I ain't gonna say that because I don't like cults. But all I'm saying is that she might need to go to some type of a program. Might need to take her and put her in one of those programs, like you said, group home. Like I said in here, have to put her in a group home until she get her mind right. And I'll be like, look, you're gonna stay here until such time. I'm not. You can't come back after no month because month is not enough. And then when she came back, we would not be in New York. We would be moving, and I would be talking to her on video, and that'll be about it. And then the next step would be, where, unfortunately, boot camp. Yes, boot camp. Yes, Chula, always chatting her daughter, always chatting her daughter, but she always a victim. Girl, bye. Mm-hmm. Yeah, boot camp. Yeah, she might need to take her to boot camp, boot camps, or juvenile detention. Would be her new home. Yeah, I wouldn't keep playing with her. And that's not you giving up on them. That's you trying to save your child. For the record, you gotta try to save these children. But I don't want to say what I would do on here. I don't even want to. I don't even want to put that out here because that's not okay. You know what I mean? I don't want to say what I would do. I just let's leave what I just leave. Think about what I would do. Just think about it, and that's what'll be done. Okay. But again, thank you so much for your live. Hopefully, I read your messages more clearer today. I did blow up the screen, and then what I do is just start making sure I blow the screen up a lot more. Therefore, I can see what I'm doing. Now, I might not be able to see the video of the person, but at least I would be able to see the words because that's more important what you all are saying up in here. Again, I do apologize for having a cataract in my eye and it getting worse. I apologize for that. But it's beyond my control. So I do appreciate y'all. She would definitely be up in boot camp, girl. Y'all not playing up in here. Yes, she would. Yeah, it's a serious problem, obviously, right? But anyway, thank you. Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Pals. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm getting ready to step on out of here. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. It's so important for the growth of this channel, for us to get it proper locking up in here. I know this wasn't a really, I'm just not in a hype mood. I'm sorry. I'm not in a laughing mood because this is not funny what this woman is going through. It is not funny. I feel bad for this child. I do feel bad for Jasmine. I still think she's wrong for posting it. But even if I feel bad for her, even though I think she's wrong for posting all this stuff, I still feel bad for her. I'm human and I can't help but to feel bad for her. And I ain't gonna sit up here and try to walk around like I'm RoboCop somebody and don't have no feelings, because I definitely got some feelings, y'all. Okay. So anyway, let's get on up out of here. This has been way too much of a long live. I'm getting ready to get in here and spend a little quality time with my kid. He was so well. He wasn't no patient, y'all. He playing that game. He ain't thinking about me for real. If I go in there, he probably look at me like, "What you want?" Anyway, all right, y'all. Thank you so much. Please like, share the video again. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day. Okay, y'all.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck. Push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on.
Y'all still here? I can't believe y'all still here. Why y'all still here? I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you.